morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. It says Magical Monday here in the UK. It is nearly 8 a.m. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this Magical Monday as we start this new week, as we see out January. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you can receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help, and we can answer some questions. So I'm going to use various decks of cards today. I've got Mother Mary as well around everyone. I'm going to be bringing Mother Mary in. I've got lots of cards here. I'm going to actually start, though, with a message for our soul sister, Patricia. Okay. Hey, Raluca, welcome, honey. So I want to bring in a message for Patricia. This for Patricia Bazzari from Tony. Okay, but I want to bring a general message in. Hey, Tay, welcome, honey. So I'm going to do a message for Patricia to start off, okay? Good morning, Leanne. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. So, Patricia, what does Mother Mary want you to know first of all? What does Mother Mary want you to know? Honesty and sobriety. So I feel this is about Tony getting very clear now about what he wants to communicate to you. So I feel he is wanting to be very honest about his feelings with you and open up. He may also be getting sober on something. So I see sobriety as like clear thinking, but obviously sobriety can mean giving up an addiction or something that is toxic like alcohol or other things. So he may be releasing certain things to move into more of an authentic relationship. So I feel that's what he's working on. So what energy is he in? Yeah, reunion. So he wants to come together with you physically. So the universe is guiding you back together. The universe has created the way to bring you together. You could be seeing 222. What's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? You've got ascension symptoms, especially with the new moon that's just gone, moving towards the full moon. You could be experiencing some physical things. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I have trouble to express myself. Will you fill me up with happiness? So if he could tell you something right now in this moment, he would tell you that you fill him up with happiness. That's what he wants you to know. And he has trouble expressing himself, but I feel he's getting clear now that that's what he needs to do. I hope that helps, okay? So if anyone sees Patricia Bazzari coming in, just let me know I've done a reading, okay? So we're going to start with the beautiful Leanne there. Thank you for coming in with a donation, honey. So Leanne says, why is Marlon gone silent? So let's see what energy he's in. Okay, why has Marlon gone silent? What's going on with Marlon then? He's becoming someone new. He's in a deep transformation. So silence is actually, it's preparation. It's processing for them. You may feel like he's ghosting you, but he isn't. He's becoming someone new. He's healing. He's transforming. He's changing. So if you see numbers like the number sequence 555, I mean, I got up this morning and come downstairs and it was 5:55 on the clock. So if you're seeing 555, that's a huge sign of transformation anyway. Or you're seeing butterflies or even moths. But this is a sign he's becoming someone new. So the reason he's silent is because he's transforming. So it's nothing to do with you directly. So try not to take anything personally. Just know he's in a deep transformation. He's like in a metamorphosis stage, becoming someone new, the person that he needs to be able to be with you, okay? So he feels the love. So even though he's not perhaps contacting you at this moment, he still feels your love all around him. He's feeling the love he has for you. He's sensing you. He's connecting with you. So try and rise above the situation right now and look at it in a different way. The angels say, relax, look, ghosting you is processing for them. So the angels are being very clear. He's not ghosting you right now. He's processing, he's transforming. So try and focus on you, breathe, relax. Let's get a guidance message for you. So the message for you is the Knight of Focus. You will end up exactly where you're meant to be. So this is giving you the message to relax, calm down. It says, enjoy the journey and trust in divine timing, because the answer to your question is yes. So I feel you're asking, is he going to reach out? Is he coming back? The answer is yes. So don't take it personally. Focus on you right now and then when the time is right, he'll reach back out. Let him come to you. I hope that helps. Remember, you're the prize, okay? I want to do a message for Tay. Tay says, what do the angels want to say to me? So what does Mother Mary want to say to Tay? Self-respect. So whatever's going on right now, you're learning to love and honour yourself through healthy actions. So this could be setting boundaries down, saying yes to what you want to say yes to and no to what you don't want to do. And I really feel that you're being guided to remember your own value and worth. So this could also be if you're connecting with another person, they could be teaching you this lesson through harsh things that happen, or you could be teaching them this as well through setting your own boundaries down. But I've got this real message coming through that it's so important you remember your own worth right now. They give me a block as well. So let's get one more card for you. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you've got healing power. So remember, you have healing power. I love this because you've got the unicorn. So I want to bring a unicorn message in. And it's really powerful, actually, because years ago, okay, I've got pretty much every single Doreen Virtue deck, okay? But obviously she isn't creating those kind of decks anymore because she's on a different path now. And I actually got rid of a few decks before all this happened. And I had to get these newer, they're not really the authentic decks. And I was really excited because last night I went on eBay and I actually found a bigger version of this. So I've ordered it. Okay, so I'll be able to use the bigger version of this because I can hardly see these cards. They're so small, not compared with the other ones. So I've got a unicorn card. It says love from your parents. Okay, so you've got loved ones that if your parents are up there, they are sending you love. If they're still on earth, no matter what the circumstances are, they're letting you know that they love you. That I feel this has come through love from your parents because it's reminding you that you are loved so much. Okay, that you were created with love and you are liquid love and you are, it says that this is what it says. It says no matter where you are, no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So this could be a sign to spend time with them, or if they want you to know they love you. Okay, so I feel the message is to know you are loved, and I feel that's really what God the Father is saying to you, because our true Father is God in heaven, and I feel he's saying you are loved so much. I hope that helps again. I'm going to leave them out actually, but you're working on self-respect right now. Mayra, thank you for the 2 donations, honey. A message from Travis, the block in my throat. So there could be some blocks in communication, and a message from the angels. So I'll start with a message from Mother Mary for you. Okay, so what do the angels want you? Look, Father, again, there's God, okay? So it's like God is saying to you, you are not alone. Whatever you're going through, you're okay. You've got this. You can handle this. You are safe. So God is with you, okay, directly. So maybe you've been praying to him or talking to him or, connecting with him the way that you do. And Father can also be about Travis, if he's got kids or if he's wanting children or if he's thinking about what it would be like to be a father or if he is one. That could be affecting the connection right now. But he says your true Father is God in heaven. Okay, so God is with you right now. Says that he's bringing you divine healing light. Okay, that's what he's sending through to you. And he's giving you this light to know your own truth and value. So I feel it's like he said, I'm with you every step of the way. There's no need to worry. So the message says, my true Father, or this is for you, your true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon you, your birth father and your relationship. So if there needs to be anything resolved with father figures in your life, and this could definitely be the masculine energy as well, Travis being the masculine energy, perhaps he's even going through his own father wounds. So what else do the angels want you to know? What else do the angels want you to know? Progress. So everything is falling into place. Keep your vision and keep your thoughts towards the light, because you and Travis both want the same things, no matter how things seem. Now, this is an energy over the next 3 weeks or between now and March. You're going to start seeing results or rewards. So what does Travis want you to know? What energy is he in? What energy is Travis in today? It's now time to take action. So he wants to take action. Now, I'm seeing this as over the next 3 weeks or between now and March, something is changing. So he wants to move forward. So this is a sign of him taking control, okay? So what's your guidance in this situation? Thank you, Ling, for looking after chat for me, honey. you've got the promise coming through, so you may see a stag, okay? Your love is truly meant to be, so relax around the circumstances. If there is any quiet times, ghosting, or remember, it's processing. You're never truly being ignored. Remember that, okay? We have to fill up our own cup if that's how we feel. So you've got High Priestess. His intuition is guiding him back to you. So he wants to come back to you. You're being guided to be patient. He's saying, I want to be strong like you. So he's trying to find strength right now to take action, move forward, make a change. So focus on self-care, self-love, finding that strength. You know, being the lighthouse because you're guiding him to you through what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from him, please? So what energy is he in today? He's going through a heart chakra activation. So even though you may not be physically together or, you know, you're not around him, you're feeling. So he's going through a heart chakra activation. They're saying as well like a sharp heart chakra activation. So you may get sharp chest pains. Like you're okay and then boom, you get like a sharp, like stabbing pain in your heart or around your chest area. So breathe through it, okay, because you're always connected. So you're being reminded of that. No matter what's going on, you're always connected. So I feel that he can feel your energy right now. And it's like stabbing him in the heart because he's trapped in his situation. He said, I will leave the karmic. So he's working out how to leave his karmic situation behind him. And he's manifesting a future with you. So he knows he can't be with you until he's released his past. Got a timeline here from August just gone to, they give me September coming through, but I've got July. So it could be September when something big happens in your connection. But I feel between now and July he's releasing this karmic cycle. But he's manifesting a future with you by thinking about you, dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. He's actually manifesting you without even realizing that's what he's doing. So what else is going on? Yeah, he's saying, will I see you again? So he's wanting to see you again. He's thinking about seeing you again. When will I see you again? Will I see you again? So he could also be curious about what you're doing if you're going to perhaps change your job or make a change, because he's saying, will I see you again? So he could be very anxious right now about spending time with you or seeing you again because you're not physically together. So if there is any distance right now and you're not around each other, he is concerned about that, okay? So what's your guidance? Flying out. Again, you got the promise, you got Macy Stag. So your love is truly meant to be. So you're being guided to have faith in the love. I hope that helps, okay? Especially between now and the next new moon. So the next new moon is on the 17th. And again, that's the eclipse. That's when the fire horse comes in. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from the angels, Orlando, feelings and intentions. So what does Mother Mary want to say? Forgiveness. So there may be some things you need to forgive. You may need to forgive him energetically. You may need to forgive yourself. You may need to forgive the circumstances. Be willing to release all resentment so you may enjoy your life. So be very honest with yourself about this and say, what am I mad about or still angry about or still processing right now? Because you may feel there's nothing to forgive, but when we feel we've forgiven, we have to forgive more. So there's some air of forgiveness that's needed in the connection. And this could also be that he wants to come forward and apologise to you. And he's hoping that you will forgive him. So if that's not resonating with you directly and you think, well, what does that mean? It's about him wanting forgiveness, okay? So what energy is he in? He's seen number sequences, communication and guidance through numbers, okay? So he's seen numbers and he wants a fresh start. So he could be seeing 11, 11, 5, 5, 5. There's going to be a rebirth and a renewal coming in. Now, this could be coming in around Easter time. He is isolating right now, spending time within because it's bringing in clarity. So if he seems to be a ghost, he's doing a lot of processing. So there's a lot of ghosting energy coming through in this live. I've only been live for 14 minutes and I've had lots of ghosting cards coming out, reminding everyone that they're not ghosting you, they're processing. See the lantern? Going within for the answers. It's like isolation brings in clarity and healing. And he's having vivid dreams about you. Okay, so you're connecting in dreams right now. Okay, so what else is going on? What does he want you to know? What's he feeling? He's saying to you, I need to see you. So he wants to take action, okay? I'll see you in myself. So he's seeing you everywhere. And he's seeing you in the mirror. He's saying to you, I want to be different. I just have trouble to express myself. So he wants to be different. He wants to be able to express himself. So his intention is to open up. They give me fear. Yeah, there's fear there. He's got to release his fears around telling you how he feels. And he's saying you worry so much. So that could be a message for you to stop worrying. So his intention is to open up, be honest with you, and see you. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What is my person processing? What does he want to say? Well, that advert just popped up and he said date with intention. So he may be processing how he can date you with the intention of moving things into a commitment. So what energy is he in? Oh, okay. Try that again. So he may be feeling like he's ready to explode. That's how it felt when I picked them up then, like a lot of passion there. He's seen all the signs that remind him of you. Okay, so the synchronicities are working in your favour right now. He doesn't want to lose you for sure. So he may be worried that you're slipping away from him. My tablet started slipping down then. So, yeah, there's so much hope in this Aquarius season. So, great things are heading your way. Stay positive and grateful. That's what your guidance is. This is where we currently are in Aquarius season. So, things are shifting right now. What else is going on with him? Yeah, he's working out what to do. So, he's in his head, he's in his mind, he's processing, working out how he can come towards you with intention. To be able to love you the right way. He said, I see you in myself. So there's a lot of you that, when he looks in the mirror, for example, he sees you through his own eyes. And he said, I see you in myself. So I feel what this means is he looks at the parts of you that he likes, the parts of you, the version of you that he likes, the strong version of you, the way you are operating your integrity and all of that. And he sees that in himself. So he wants to be more like you in the way you operate. And that's really what he wants to tell you, okay? So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, ascension symptoms. So you could be going through some physical things. Again, we got ghosted at the bottom of the deck. I feel anyone who is going through this right now, relax. Ghosting is processing. Try and not take anything personally. So anyone watching, if you feel you're being ghosted, you're not, okay? Don't take it personally. Have compassion instead. Be kind and grateful. And obviously this is what you're being guided to do, Joy. And this says be kind and gentle, but I feel be kind and grateful. So you may be working on gratitude, raising your vibration, especially if you're going through physical things, especially between now and the full moon on Sunday. So lots of ascension symptoms coming in with this full moon. Breathe through them. So I just want to bring one more card in. I'm going to bring in a message from Mother Mary. So what else is going on? Prayer. Okay, so use prayer. It says, instead of worrying, pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. And I feel that's really what he's doing. So what I'm connecting with is, he is trying to work out how to move towards you and date you with intention. Okay, prayer is the key. So anytime you're worrying or struggling, pray. I feel he's praying in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, guess what? When I started the live, I pulled you some cards. So I've already answered your question. Okay, so if you go right back to the beginning of the live, before I do anything, I answer some questions for you. Okay, so check that out. Look at this coming up, looking for a chat. So your person may be thinking about connecting with you today. Okay, so we got Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Em's message and advice for move to ES with kids until September. So what's the advice for this move, or what does Mother Mary want you to know? So you may be making this move for your own self-respect, because it's something you feel you want to do, because it's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit your kids, it's going to be better for you. So this is about you setting your boundaries. It says, honour and love yourself through healthy actions. So I feel you feel that this will be a healthy action, so be strong. Be strong and do what's right for you. Pull yourself up and do what needs to be done. So I feel this about you standing up to people and doing what's right for you. Okay, so I definitely feel it's the right decision. And that's you respecting yourself and putting yourself first, putting your needs first, putting your kids' needs first. So be strong. Okay, so what's M's message? What's M's message? What's M's message? You've got, I have trouble expressing myself, but I feel the love. So if he's not telling you how he feels, he's feeling it. If he's not expressing the fact that he loves you or he's in love with you, he feels it. And I feel that he has expressed himself in the past, but maybe he's not doing that now, or there's something that is causing a delay in some way. So I feel what he wants you to know is he is struggling with expressing himself at this moment, but he does feel the love for you. He does feel everything for you, even though he may not be saying it or physically expressing it to you. But he wants you to know he feels it, okay? So what does he intend to do? He's saying, yeah, he's finding his true power. So he's able to express himself, to be able to move forward, to be able to make changes. So he's stepping into his power. So what do you need to know about this move or anything else? You've got the 9 of ego. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be picking up on his energy. So if you're feeling anxious or a bit stressed or worried or anything like that, it's actually coming from him. Or obviously it'll be coming from your ego. Remember, Archangel Michael is with you always, giving you strength. And Mother Mary is saying be strong. So if you're picking up on his energy, especially at night, if you feel a bit stressed or you're struggling to sleep, do a meditation before bed or cleanse your chakras. Pray and call on Archangel Honiel for peace. So I want to bring a little message in for you from Archangel Honiel. So Honiel is saying, let him come. Okay? Let him come, let him go, let him be. Let him do what he needs to do for himself and you focus on you. So be okay with the way things are right now. Let him make his move. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Raluca says, hi, Liz, can I have a message from Mother Mary and a message for my DM? I'm feeling my heart lighter today. I just received a mail saying it's time to be yours. Wow, that's amazing. Look at this, sobriety. I see sobriety as clarity. So Mother Mary is saying you've got clarity right now. Your clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. So you may be feeling clear about things in general. Maybe you've gone through a cleansing and you've purified yourself in many ways and you've released negative things, toxic things, things that don't serve you anymore. You may have a more sober lifestyle or a more sober mindset and it's bringing in clarity. So you're able to handle things much easier, okay? What else do you need to know? What else? Clear message, please, angels. What else do you need to know? So you've got coming through happier times ahead. Look at that, happier times ahead. So when I pull this card out, I see this a bit like the 6 of Swords in the tarot. So moving towards easier times over the next 6 weeks. And look at this, you've got Sacred Union there as well. Moving on top of the deck, you've got the angels with you. It says angels are bringing you together behind the scenes. So I feel what you need to know is right now, the angels are doing what they need to do to move things forward. So what does your masculine want you to know? He's saying to you, you are amazing, and you are. And that's because of what you're doing. It's like the angel saying you're doing really well right now. Keep doing what you're doing. And he is working hard on himself. So because you're doing your work, he's doing his work. You're mirroring each other. So the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you together. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hitashi's feelings today for Priyanka and next action. So how is he feeling today? I don't want to be the reason you cry. So if you've been upset lately, he can feel or sense that, or he is aware of that, and he doesn't want to be the reason you cry. So in other words, he wants to make you happy. So he may be waiting until he can actually step up and level up to take some kind of action or make some kind of move, because he doesn't want to hurt you in any way. So he said, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to be the reason why you cry. He is craving you, body and soul. So he's thinking about kissing you. There's a lot of desire there, especially as we move towards the full moon. Okay, so this moon cycle has been a really powerful one. So maybe you've been feeling more emotional with this moon, the new moon to the full moon. So even if you haven't been feeling that, you may start getting a bit emotional as we move towards Sunday. There's Sunday, isn't it, the full moon? Yeah, on the 1st. So you may be feeling a bit emotional. If you feel that, cry, get it out your system. If you're feeling all this desire, you may also need to release that and deal with it yourself, okay? Because you have you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with looking after that part of yourself, okay? So you're creating and releasing things. He is craving you and fantasizing you, but he wants to come forward right. He doesn't want to make you cry, okay? Not that he would make you cry, it's, remember, we all have power over our own thoughts, but he doesn't want to mess it up. So he is thinking about communicating with you, how he could date you with intention, how he could move forward the right way. And you will be receiving messages of love on a constant basis when the time is right. So when the time is right, you're going to be receiving from him everything you want. You just have to be patient with this. So his next action is to level up. So what's his next action? He will fight for you to level up, but this could take a little bit of time, okay? So just be patient with the when, the how, and all of that. This is between now and July. And I've got a reading coming up. I'm not sure if it was members reading or a reading for the channel. I can't remember. I've got this timeline for between now and the Lion's Gate as big shifts happening. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation, honey. I have been blue this weekend. Any messages from Ray? Bring your message in first from Mother Mary. Mother Mary says focus on love and gratitude because that will take you out of this feeling of being blue. And you're probably connecting with it's coming from Ray anyway. But remember, whenever you feel blue or you feel a bit depressed or feel like something's not happening, it's your inner child that needs nurturing. So you can nurture your inner child with gratitude and love, being kinder to yourself, more loving to yourself, filling up your own cup, and that will help. So what's the message from Ray? What's the message from Ray? Ray is saying, I want to be your only lover. So he may be a bit concerned that you've either got someone else or you've been dating or you've got interest or that you could be moving on. So he's curious about you. I want to be your only lover. So again, you could say, well, he's doing what he's doing, but he remember that's your perception of what's going on with him. Okay, because you might think, well, you're messing around with other people or whatever you're thinking. But I feel he wants you to know that he does not want you with anyone else. It makes him feel physically sick, okay? So what energy is he in? So he's jealous. Okay, he's a bit jealous, and that could be because you've been working more on you. And that could be why you're feeling blue, because you're feeling his jealousy. But if he's sorting out karmic ties, there's still things he feels that he's releasing. Okay, this obligation, responsibility, duty, whatever it is. And it could be that he feels he's got responsibility to his own soul growth, which he has. And he's still perhaps learning lessons in certain circles or cycles, but he is sorting those things out. Because he wants to be your only lover, he wants you to be his only lover. So obviously he needs to be free to come forward and offer you the right relationship. So let me just get you a message for you. What's your guidance? Yeah, date with intention keeps coming up. And I feel this is a message about them wanting to date you with intention of commitment. So you've got to trust the signs you see. You could be seeing crows as well. Crows are a reminder to trust your intuition. Relax, ghosting you is processing for them. There it is again. So if you feel like he's ignoring you or being indifferent, he's not. He's working through things. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? Also, advice on my life's journey. So what does Mother Mary want you to know about your life's journey? You've got inner child. So important that you fill up your own cup. Okay, because the inner child is the one who feels the pain. Feeling like you're not seen or chosen or needed or loved. Or it's the inner child. So when you start giving back to your inner child, when you start loving yourself more, when you start putting yourself as priority, that's when things turn around. Says nurture the child within you through playfulness and self-care. So it's part of your life's journey to enjoy your life and do things that are fun, that uplift your energy, make you feel good. Okay, that connects you with your inner child. It makes you playful and happy. So what's going on with Frank? What's going on with Frank? Lot. He's taking back his power. Okay, he said, I'm taking back my power so I can trust and use my intuition. Now, I feel as well, interesting that these have come out, okay, because there's I don't know where that came from, but there's a love card down here, so clearly I was meant to pick it up for you. And I feel that your life purpose as well is about you connecting with your psychic powers, your intuition, the things you enjoy doing, okay, outside of the connection that pull you into your passions, for your goals and dreams in your life. And while you're focusing on those things, he's becoming a leader. And he's saying, I am doing the work. I love this because I'm being guided to use the Stag Tarot. And do you know what blows my mind? Okay, that when I created this masculine deck, which was ages ago, okay, and I put the stag on there, at that moment, I had no idea I would create the Stag Tarot and it's got the same image on. So I feel I need to bring the Stag Tarot in. But what you need to know is he is doing the work, okay? He's saying, I am awakening to what this is. So let me just see what this other card is. I want you to enjoy your life. So what he's saying is, I don't want you to be sad or peed off or annoyed while I'm doing what I need to do because I'm finding my power. I want you to enjoy your life. And that's what your life purpose is, to connect with your inner child and enjoy your life. So yes, we have a life purpose to do specific things, but what's more important is we enjoy life and we don't waste a second of it worrying or stressing or overthinking. And when we do that, we have to pull ourselves out of it. He said, I'm focused on you and only you and on doing this right. So he's always thinking about you. And when he allows himself to focus, he knows he wants to do it right, okay? So he's saying, I love everything about you. So you also have to love everything about you. And that's also part of your life purpose, and to love yourself more. So I feel what you need to know today is, as we start this new week, he's doing the work to step into his masculine power, to take the lead, to listen to his intuition, to come towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you, Tony's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help. And my next live is going to be, hang on, I'm just thinking, because I'm going out Wednesday, so it'll be Friday and Saturday probably, just so you know. But I'll be doing a horoscopes live on Thursday. If I can get on tomorrow at some point, I will, okay? But I've got a friend coming over on Wednesday, so I'll be busy Wednesday. I usually do a live Wednesday, or I may jump on for an hour or something in the morning. So just so you know. So next question we're doing is for Mariak. Thank you for the donation, honey. Mariak says, what's S thinking and feeling after seeing me yesterday? Will his silence, distance, end or change? And guidance about what I should focus on now. So what's going on with S? What energy is S in right now? So first of all, he's going through a cleansing on the inside and the outside. So he won't like the silence either, but it's where he's doing his deepest healing, okay? So the pain during separation grows you. So this silence, distance and change is giving you the power or the opportunity to find your power, so you don't feel like it's heartbreak or you're being punished. They give me fear, to release your fear around it all. So let's pull you a message from Mother Mary. Hope. So what you should focus on is hope. Okay, and it says, trust that God has a wonderful solution and a brilliant plan to share with you, but in store for you. So I feel that you're perhaps going to see a sign. You could see a sign in a store. So you're perhaps out in a shop or something, you see a sign like a stag, or, you know, you could see like a plate with a stag on or something like that. I feel you're going to be out and about and you're going to see a sign, and it's going to be in some kind of store that gives you faith to trust in God's plan. Okay, where especially if you're feeling pain or you're feeling like you're going through heartbreak, because you're actually being cleansed on the inside and outside. So you're being guided to have compassion. So what you need to focus on is compassion. See and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. So try and look through the situation, you know, to forgive everything and forgive anything that's hurt you, and rise and be kind and loving. That's what the angels want you to focus on. So how is he feeling after seeing you yesterday? How is he feeling? He's saying he wants to be your only lover. So since he's seen you, and it's like a card. This has just jumped up. So I feel that he's very attracted to you. You know, he's seen you in your power, and he wants to be your only lover. So he's definitely thought after seeing you that he's worried that you could be moving on, because he's like, you're so gorgeous, you know, anyone could want you. So I feel he is worried about other people pursuing you. So what else does he want you to know? So the message is, you are all I've ever wanted, and I wish things were different. So he does intend to change. So there will be a change. However, right now there's a cleansing going on. So the more you find peace in the moment and relax and see it differently, the quicker things will turn around. Okay? So what else do you need to know? Yeah, and I feel you're connecting in dreams as well. That's what you need to know. Okay, that's what you need to know. Actually, I am still subscribed to Doreen Virtue, and she shares some amazing things because I believe in God too. Okay, so if that's what you're trying to say, okay, Timothy, okay, if you're trying to say that Doreen Virtue's saying don't do cards and all that, you know, everyone's got their own opinions, just so you know. But I'm actually a big fan of Doreen Virtue, who she was and who she is now. So there, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, a message please from my DM. Also, any updates on his actions towards me, on their actions towards you. So what's going on with your DM? Apology. Your masculine wants to come in and apologise to you, and you are going to sort it out. So this could be around Valentine's Day with the roses there, or when you're seeing red roses. Okay, so I definitely feel you're going to sort things out. That's what you need to know. So if anything's going a bit pear-shaped right now, or if there's any distance, or you're going to sort it out. So you won't be in silence or, you know, some kind of aggro energy for long. So he will come towards you. What else? What else do you need to know? Yeah, he feels like a failure. So he's forgiven himself for something he feels like he's done wrong, or this could be about a karmic situation, like saying, oh, I've failed this karmic situation, or he may feel like a failure, or perhaps people are making him feel that way. But he's miserable without you. So I feel he's in a bit of a dark place right now. So he needs your light and love in the 5D. And he is going to apologise. So if he is in this dark energy, you could be feeling this. So you could be feeling heaviness. You could be feeling sad. So make sure you're working on raising your vibration. What else? Yeah, fresh starts coming in. Rebirth and renewal. That's what he wants with you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to pull you a message as well from Mother Mary. Look, forgiveness coming through. So I definitely feel there's an apology coming in. It says, be willing to release all resentment so you can enjoy your life. And I feel this also, he feels like he needs forgiveness as well. Because that could be if he's walking away from something he's in, or, you know, needing to make a change, and he may feel guilty about that, and that's why he may feel like a failure. So I feel like he's working through his own emotions to have this new beginning. Easter could be significant. I hope that helps. Fatima, thank you for the donation and the diamond there, honey. Message from F. So what does F want you to know? He's saying, I want to be loyal to you. So you could be seeing dogs, okay? Or dogs could perhaps run up to you and, you know, give you a bit of attention. Let me just delete this person. Hang on properly. There we go. Okay, they won't be coming back in now. So let's bring in a message from him to you. So he wants to be loyal to you, and he wants to work this out with you. So he's saying, can we work this out because I want to be loyal to you? So I feel you're going to see dogs. What else is going on? Okay, we've got seeking answers, clarity. So he is gaining answers right now because of his desire. So he knows he desires you. He can't fight that feeling. He's having fantasies of you. He's fantasizing, dreaming about you. So he knows he wants to be loyal to you because he does not want you with anybody else, okay? So what's your guidance in the situation? You've got psychic power, trust the signs. So the crows, you may hear crows as well. It's reminding you to pay attention. So you're receiving all the signs, trust in them. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Message from West. What's he processing? What energy is he in? So what energy is he in? What energy is he in? Feel like he's processing a new beginning, okay? Yeah, the surrender stage. So this is what he's giving it all to God now. Now, I feel that this is about releasing like a renewal. So this is what you're being guided to do as well, to surrender. This is the surrender stage of your connection when you must have faith, because that's going to open all the doors. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to date someone else. So, you know, this is where you have faith in the connection, where you call on God to buoy your faith. And you may be seeing 1111. I definitely feel he's seeing 1111 as well, which is also a big twin flame number, which will be getting his attention. And what's going on with him is, yeah, he's sorting out those karmic ties, things he still feels obligated to, responsible for, you know, that duty. So I feel this could be like completely releasing this karmic cycle to be able to have a new beginning. So this could still be things he's dealing with, financial things, tying up those loose ends. I feel he's still dealing with that, okay? So what does he want you to know? Yeah, we've got lovers and the two of love, beautiful, and the temperance. So he's saying, I need your patience and light. So you've got to give him time. This is about you surrendering to move forward, because he does know you're the one. And he's saying, you're the only one in my heart. I intend to make you my priority for life. So I've told you before, when I connect with his energy, I get very monogamous relationship energy from him. So I feel he does intend to make you his partner. However, he needs time. So again, it's whether you can give him that time or not. Let's get a message for you. What do you need to know? What's the message for you? We've got don't give up. There you go. You may be seeing polar bears. Right now you can connect with him through dreams, the astral realms, the 5D, meeting up to talk and make love. And I feel that's what you will do. So if you have a dream, for example, where you meet up and make love, that's a preview. Or if you perhaps see something where perhaps you're watching a show and a couple meet up and make love, that's a sign of what's coming. So this is what's coming. Okay, with time, so don't give up. So that's coming through to say, don't move on with someone else, don't give up, okay, because this will be worth the wait. I hope that helps, okay. I think Patricia's just bought me a hot chocolate. Thank you so much, honey. I hope the messages resonate. CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? Have a lovely day, and you too. So what he's saying is, I'm making a big decision. So he's got you on his mind right now and he wants to speak the truth. And what's on his mind is making a truthful decision. Or making a decision to be honest or operate from truth. Okay? I feel Archangel Michael around him. He's saying you mean more to me than you think. So you may not know how he feels. You feel it. But you may not sometimes believe it or trust it because of the ego. But he's saying you mean more to me than you think you do. And I'm making a decision to show you that or to move towards that love. So, yeah, he's seen all the signs and so are you. So all the signs are showing you that this is real. So you're being guided to trust the signs you see because they are synchronized perfectly. And he's seen the signs about you too, so he can't forget you anyway. Not that he would want to, but he's being reminded of you everywhere. Look at this, you're getting ready for commitment, union. You're preparing for the next stage of your journey. Something could be happening around the summertime for this. So summertime could be a symbol of your union. Because I'm seeing the sun. I mean, this can symbolise the solar plexus, trust what you feel. It can symbolise a new day, you know, the sunrise. But I'm seeing this as summer. You know, I'm feeling a lot of heat and passion. So I feel as you move towards the summertime, you're getting ready for union. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Guidance on career finances, any new work coming in this week and moving towards health, any love messages and Kundalini sending me. So you're feeling the heat. So first of all, what does Mother Mary want you to know as we start this new week? So what's the message for Cece, please, Mother Mary? Inner child. So again, be playful, have fun, move towards work that makes you feel good, okay? So it says, nurture the child within you through playfulness and self-care. So remember, if things aren't moving forward, you're being protected. And that's with Jake and with work, because you're being guided to work on self-care. And I feel with health as well, the more you raise your vibration, the more you feel good, the more you're kind to yourself, playful, the more you uplift your energy, the better you're going to feel. You know, when you're stressing out, worrying, you're in a heavier energy, so it's going to affect your physical body. So let me bring you a unicorn card in as well. So we've got listen to your true feelings, and I feel that's about everything. So again, follow your true feelings. So perhaps you get offered a job, think, right, how does that make me feel? Is that something I'm really being guided to? Or am I doing it just for the sake of money? Because you've got to do what's right for you. Says, don't let others talk you into doing something you know is wrong. Isn't that interesting? So again, if you feel like, no, this doesn't feel right, then don't do that. Okay, do what feels right for you. So what about Jake? What's going on with Jake? You got flight or fight. He will fight for your love, but you've got to give him time to do that, because he may feel like he's running right now. He's got to turn back around. So stand strong in your power and know your worth. So that's really what you need to do in every area right now. You need to stand in your power, do what's right for you, and know your own value and worth. And then you're not allowing other people control you. And look at this moving on top of the deck. You've got Knight of Pentacles, which means you'll end up where you're meant to be. But you've got a yes, yes, yes. So if you're making a yes or a no decision, make the yeses that feel good. So whatever your question is today, if you're asking with love, not fear, the answer is yes. So when you get offered a job, for example, or something comes up, think, is this something I feel good about, or does it make me feel weird and off? And is my stomach feeling a bit strange when I'm connecting with this? And then you'll know if it's right for you or not. And that's you setting intentions and telling the universe that you're not going to accept less than you deserve. Let me just see if there's a job coming in this week for you. Or any new work coming in. Anything you need to know. I feel it's time to rest. Because if you're doing some kind of work, make sure you're not overdoing it. Okay? That you're not putting too much effort in. In other words, that you've got teamwork. Don't try and do it all yourself, because this little fairy, okay, can't move that boulder without the help of this giant, okay? So sometimes you may feel like you're doing too much. So I feel you're being guided to rest and reflect and heal. So this could actually be a week of healing for you. So don't panic, for example, if no work comes in, you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from Dan, next action. Yesterday's my birthday. Happy birthday. We're in no contact. So what does he want you to know? Okay, what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? Find out. He's saying he feels stuck right now, okay? So if he hasn't reached out for your birthday, or if anything didn't seem to happen, he just feels stuck. So remember, it's not you, it's him. It's his own life, his circumstances, things he's battling with. Because he's at crossroads in his life. What do I do? What road do I take? So he's in his own head right now. So what else is going on with him? What's going on with him? Yeah, it's deep in thought and there's fear there. So if you're not communicating, then see it as a blessing from God, because he's protecting you from his negative energy. Because he's deep in thought, working out what to say, which shows you he is going to take action. So his next action is to break the silence, because he's working out what to say. But he needs to face up to and work through his darkest fears to do that. So he's going through his shadows right now. So just have faith, he is going to reach out to you when the time is right. So your guidance is, Magician, love this. Says you have the power within you to do anything you put your mind to. You are the creator of your reality. All the goals and all the tools already inside of you, God will create the way. So I feel the message here is to focus on you right now. And focus on your goals and dreams and feeling good. And the thing is, when it's your birthday, it's like a reset button. And you are an Aquarius as well, so you're in your power. So you can say, do you know what? I'm going to see this as a reset button now. Fresh start for me. New beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Mother Mary on the journey of my career. So what does Mother Mary want you to know? Honesty. So again, as long as you're being honest with yourself, about love, about your career, about the things you're doing, you'll always end up where you're meant to be. Be in touch with your true feelings regarding the situation, whether it's about your journey with Wes or love in general, or about what you want to do in your life. As long as you're being honest with yourself and others, then you'll always be guided in the right direction. So Mother Mary, look at this, so much hope. And this is in the Aquarius season. Great things are heading your way. Stay positive and grateful. And I feel that's in career and in love. Stay positive and grateful, and take a risk if you need to. So the Fool is about moving towards something you want. Never be afraid to go for it. Think about, if you're getting like, if your mind's perhaps saying there's 10 reasons why you shouldn't do something, but your heart is saying one reason why you should do it, follow that one reason. So this could be about taking a risk in work in some way, taking a bold move or an opportunity. So you may be offered something in your career and perhaps you're like a little bit nervous around it, but take that leap. Do what you're guided to do. Now this could be about love as well. So obviously, you have to do what's right for you. Okay, not what, you're being guided to do perhaps by a reader. Okay, because if I'm kind of saying to you, don't date anyone, but you want to date someone, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong on this journey, all paths lead home. And the thing is, if you are dating anyone or wanting to, you'll learn lessons through that experience anyway. So I feel the message is, do what feels right to you. So I want to bring some unicorn cards in. You've got to try something new. So there could definitely be a message about a new beginning in career. Try something new. This could be dating someone new, but I feel it's more about something new in your career. It says you'll only know that you can do something if you try. So that's where the Fool comes in. Not being afraid to take a risk or do something new. And it's okay to be different. So this could be about you standing out from the crowd, doing something different from everyone else. It says you don't need to be like everyone else because you're perfect just as you are. Beautiful message. So I feel there could be something new in your career on the horizon that you're moving towards. And Mother Mary is guiding you to be honest with yourself, to know your own worth and value, to take a risk if you need to, that you can do this. So let me just bring you one more card and anything else you need to know. Anything else you need to know? You've got, you are a warrior of love. You are strong. You are powerful. Archangel Michael is with you. So know your own worth right now. Keep moving forward. Keep facing towards your true north and the light. I hope that helps, okay? And Lion, okay? So you could be connecting with Leo energy or strength coming in or something happening as well between now and the Lion's Gate portal or during Leo season. I hope that helps. Priyanka, thank you for the donation. This is for Priyanka Thacker. I hope I've said that right. Hi Liz, can you tell Vivek, is he my destined life partner? 14 years in relationship, will marriage happen? So are you destined to be with Vivek? What's the guidance right now about you and him? Well, I feel he's got to come out to something to be able to have a relationship with you. And I feel that will happen. So what I'm feeling first of all is, if there's anything in the way, there'll be a quick turnaround. So there's going to be a big tower moment to bring in an ending for a new beginning. So there needs to be a renewal in this. So I feel that something's going to change quickly to move you towards what you want. Okay, so is he your destined partner? You've got manifestation. So I definitely feel this is who you want. This is the person you're manifesting. You want this marriage or this relationship with him. And the angels say if you want it, make it happen. Which means believe, have faith, trust. But I feel there needs to be a renewal for this to move forward. I do feel he loves you, he wants a future with you, but something needs to change first. So whatever that is, okay? So, and again, the angels are very clear sometimes that it's up to you to know if this is your person or not. It's not up to me to tell you. You have to go within. Okay, you've also got father, so this could be a sign that you may want kids. Maybe you want him to be the father of your kids, or you want to have a family. And also to pray, because God is your Father in heaven. So whatever you want, if you pray about it and ask for it in a genuine way, and then you surrender to God, have faith that what's meant for you will be for you. Okay, so I feel the message here is to know that if you were meant to get married to him, if you're meant to be with him, it will happen in divine timing. But they're not giving me a clear yes or a no because they feel it's up to you to go within and find that answer out. Okay, so you need to chill. So the angels say you just need to relax about this. You need to let go. You need to find peace in the moment and trust the process of the journey instead of worrying about it all. Okay, so have faith that your destined life partner, whether that's Vivek or someone better, please God, whomever, will come into your life at the right time. And everything you're manifesting, because I feel you're manifesting marriage and everything you want is coming. So if you're seeing 777, trust in that. But you've got to let go of the when, chill out about it, not want it today. Okay, let things flow and happen naturally in God's time. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Message to me from the angels around work situation, please, Liz. And a message from Dia. So what does Mother Mary want you to know? So Mother Mary's saying to you, God, look at this, God is in charge. So I feel what you need to know about work is, love that God keeps coming through. You know, we have been coming through in the Father card today and now in the God card. It's like you're being reminded that God is in charge. He's in charge of your twin flame journey, the timings of it, and he can be in charge of your work life if you pray. But also to remember that everything you're given throughout your life is coming from God, not like a job or a paycheck, because God is the true source of all things. So to know that your true bread comes from heaven. Because, for example, yes, you may get a paycheck from work, but God gives you all the tools you need to receive that by doing the work itself. So it says, step out of the way and surrender and allow God to take care of it. So step out of the way and surrender your need for control in order to make room for God's healing power and love to work through you in the situation. So I'm getting this real message about prayer. Okay, so what do you need to know about? I'm going to bring you one of these in for work and one of these in for love. So what's the message about love, first of all, or anything you need to know on your journey? You've got 232. Romance yourself as a way of attracting more of this energy into your life. So if you're wanting to bring romance in, and if you're thinking about Valentine's Day and things like that, okay, focus on self-love. Be more romantic. Affirm it. I'm lovable. I'm very romantic. Romance is all around me. Love is all around me. Beauty is all around me. You could also see 2:32 on the clock, okay? So what about career? What about career? What do you need to know? But I definitely feel that this is about you praying about what you want. Yeah, honest work. So it's like God is saying, do honest work. So honest work can mean like hard work, like things that you put hours into. But I'm seeing this more about you doing honest work, things that you feel good about, things that light you up inside. And there's nothing wrong with doing it on honest work, like doing a bar job or something like that. I worked in the pub trade for a long time before my spiritual awakening. So it's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. So take that how it resonates with you. This may even mean that you just need to have a drink or relax a little bit as well, or celebrate what you've been doing. So I feel good things are on the horizon for you. Let's bring in a message as well for your DM. Look at this, you are adorable. So your masculine loves everything about you. So love yourself, know your own worth and value, and keep it real by praying and talking to God about what you want. And he's in charge of your life. He's got you. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Kat says, many is happening in the 5D. Can I have a card about the 3D? What's S's intentions here? So there's a lot going on in the 5D. What's happening in the 3D? You've got creating and releasing. So right now, things are being created through a release. Releasing what needs to go, bringing in what needs to come in, allowing things to unfold naturally. So things are being created in the physical world, and things are being released. The things that are toxic or negative need to go. And this could be connected with this moon cycle. We're moving towards the full moon on Sunday. So what does S want you to know? What's his intention? I still care about you. So he wants you to know that, but I feel it's also his intention to show that to you, that he still cares about you. And he's ending a cycle. There you go. So this is the release for the new. He's saying, I'm miserable without you. And you're going to feel that. You're going to sense his energy, his frustration, he's fed up. He's stressing out about things. But he is missing you. But he needs to end a cycle. That's the right thing to do. So let me pull you a card from Mother Mary. Wow, look at that. You got Mother. So this could be about you being the Empress, you being the divine feminine, the ultimate mother, nurturing everything, but also giving back to you, being kind to you. Open your heart to your mother's, it says humanness, okay, and divinity. So this could be about forgiving things connected with your past, or realising that your mum struggles in things too. And it's also about you having compassion for you, because as the divine feminine, we are also human. So you are a divine feminine, but you're also human. This is the real message I've got coming through, that it's okay to have a negative thought every now and again, or make a mistake, or it's okay. That's the human part of you, because you are a divine feminine, but you're also a feminine. So you're being reminded to forgive yourself for certain things and be at peace and call on your angels. So I want to bring in a message for you from Archangel Honiel. Honiel is saying to you, when it hurts, pray. When you're in fear, pray. When you don't know what to do, pray. When you are anxious, pray. When you need peace, pray. Why? Because prayer works. So make sure you're praying about everything. If you're struggling to sleep, or you want to sleep better, put essence of lavender or rose oil on your pillow to induce a deep sleep. Or call on Archangel Honiel, or do gratitude before bed, which helps. Overthinking and stressing about the future robs you of your peace. Give your concerns to heaven in exchange for solutions and answers. Reclaim your peace. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation, honey. What does Moles want me to know? So what does Moles want you to know? Is there a second chance? Now, you may feel like there's been 1,000 chances, but he does want another chance, okay? And he's done pretending. So he's done pretending perhaps that he doesn't want that chance, or He could be saying, I'm done wearing this mask, or I'm done pretending I don't care, or I'm done pretending, whatever it is he's pretending. He's saying, I'm done. Okay, so he wants another chance. So he's definitely thinking about making a move. He's saying, yeah, he feels your presence all around him and it's driving him forward. So, and I feel it's driving him a bit mad as well because he's feeling your energy everywhere. But you in your power right now, operating in your light, your love, your truth, is guiding him to make a move and move forward. So all you have to do is keep doing you right now, relax about things because you're driving him forward by being you. They give me fear. So release your own fears around what's going to happen or anything like that and have faith. Because I do feel he's moving towards you and he wants to ask you for a second chance. Now, this could be happening soon. I've got 3 weeks at the most, and they always give me the furthest out timeline, 3 months. But I'm feeling something significant happening either over the next 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks, or between now and March. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Any message from DM today? So what does your DM want you to know today? I regret my behaviour. Okay, so he's regretting the things he's done. So what does he want to apologise about? I'm regretting my behaviour. What's he regretting? What's he thinking about? He is going to apologise to you. So whenever it is he's regretting, he's going to apologise to you. He said, I will sort it out. So this could be something he needs to sort out first there, or with you, and he will make it right, okay? He's saying, of course, I love you. So he's going to make it right with you because he loves you. He's saying, of course, I love you. I'm going to make it right. So he is going to sort it out, okay? So I just want to get the separation cards as well, because he's saying, I regret my behaviour. He's saying, I've let you down so badly and I feel like I've lost the best thing in my life. So those regrets are about the things he feels he's done wrong, losing you, possibly losing you. So he's going to apologise and make it right. Have we got any timelines for this? Yeah, he's definitely coming forward with an olive branch there. It's like that's him on his knees to you asking for your forgiveness. And this is also connected with a karmic cycle or a karmic ending or something karmic that's going on. So give it time. Furthest timeline out for this to happen is the Libra season. But I feel it's happening way before that. Okay, so Libra season is 23rd of September to the 22nd of October. So really, they always give me the furthest timeline out. So like by October, he will have apologised and made it right with you. But I feel it's going to happen a lot sooner than that. They showed me as well 11:11. When you start seeing 11:11 on the clock, that's a sign of it coming into, moving into place. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, is there any message from Mark today? Let's get on with Mark today. Look at this, self-healing, working on body and mind. So he's definitely manning up and he's finding strength and confidence, body confidence as well. So he could be working on his body, to get more buff for you. And he's taking action on this now. So I feel he knows he wants to take action now and he's working on himself to do that, okay? So if you see anything in the 3D that shows you he's working on himself, like an updated picture or something like that, that's a huge sign of change. What else does he want you to know? I have trouble expressing myself. So there's still things he's struggling with getting out of him that he wants to do. He's saying, I have made my decision. So he's made his decision already to work on himself and move forward towards you and take action. He's just struggling with expressing himself. Anything else you need to know? You've got, you need to chill. Now, I'm not saying like you're stressing out big time, but you just may need to chill today. You just may need to relax a little bit more. If you pick up on his energy and it feels a bit stressful, that's why. Any songs you're hearing, what are they saying to you? Forgive them and forgive yourself. They are shuffling songs to understand their feelings better. So he is listening to music today, and I feel you're going to hear the songs that he is hearing. So let me just see if we can get any idea on what they are. So we've got Come What May. Now I know that's a big song for your journey, isn't it? Come What May, out of Moulin Rouge. Our love will conquer all. And Faded, Where Are You Now? So anything that's kind of reminding him of you, where are you now? And what are you doing? They're giving me Missing by, Deserts Miss the Rain. Who's that by again? That one, they give me that one. But where are you now? So he's wondering where you are now. I just want to bring this in as well. That song, it just hits me in the feels every time. It's really connected with my journey from back in 2017, that is. So what else do you need to know? You've got my destiny. Look at this, express yourself. So he wants to express himself. That's what he's struggling with, to tell you you're his destiny. So you could hear You Are My Destiny. You could hear Express Yourself by Madonna, or any songs that relate to those messages. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any message from for me and G? So what's the energy between you and G right now? What do you need to know? What's the message for you and G? What do you need to know? Ace of Pentacles, abundance coming in. Things are about to improve rapidly in all areas of your life. Financial success ahead. So you may notice more money coming in. He could also be working on money right now. So job work could be important. That could be where the focus is right now in both of your lives, or creating more, especially between now and April. So it feels like between now and April is significant for building something. Okay? So, like building the foundation. You're having vivid dreams as well. So he is definitely having vivid dreams about you. You're connecting in dreams. He could possibly be coming into your dreams. And you watched over and guided. So 444. Got that on today. Okay, there is a protection around you right now. And he wants to take off the mask. He's finally getting ready to do that. So I feel that he's working on his finances to be able to make his move and perhaps come forward in a very confident way. But he is dreaming about you vividly. Yeah, you're the only one I dream of. So he is definitely dreaming about you. So what does he want you to know? He said, I wish I could hold you tonight. So he could have a dream where he's holding you. He could be thinking about holding you when he's in bed. And then he falls into that vivid dream about you. I wish I could hold you tonight. I hope that helps. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Has Orlando been with anyone else since October? Okay, so has he been with anyone else since October? No, he's been defensive. He's been arguing with someone. There could be some conflict around him. If he has been with anyone else, there's been arguing there. Okay, so I mean, I'm not saying he hasn't been with anyone else, because I see that as you're seeing it as in a romantic sense. I'm seeing it as in he's been around family, work colleagues, other people, and there's been conflict there. So whoever he's been around, there's been conflict. So it's not hearts and flowers what you think. Okay, so there has been a lot of aggro going on. So he's been dealing with conflict, whether it's been in his own mind or with other people or at work or with family or whatever. But I'm not sensing like a karmic person. If there has been a karmic person, there's been arguing. Okay, so he wants you to know he's been in conflict. Okay, can I get bucket hearts? So what's the message coming through for you? And what's the message from his perspective? So from his perspective, he's feeling his emotions and he's gaining courage. So you've got feel, emotions, courage, okay? So he's gaining the courage to be able to feel his emotions and to be able to express his emotions. Now for you, you've got night and you've got reconcile. So this is saying you could reconcile at night time. So it may be during the night when you receive a message or you reconcile or sort things out. So you are going to reconcile and it's going to be at night. This could also be like when he's worked through this, dark night or whatever he's going through. What do I need to know about my business and my Oracle cards book and app? What does Mother Mary want you to know about your business? Giving and receiving. So remember, it needs to be equal give, equal take. Balance, being generous and receptive, because both are equally important. So in other words, about your business, Oracle cards, book and app, you need to be receiving for what you're giving out. So for example, if you create a deck of cards, you've got to sell them, because then it's an equal energy exchange. Okay, if you're doing a reading, for example, it needs to be an equal energy exchange. So don't be afraid to ask for what you know you deserve. I remember when I first started doing readings back in 2010, okay, I was doing readings for like nothing, for like no money. And I was feeling drained and tired, thinking, why? Because I thought that that's what I had to do. But you realise as you move forward, you have to be able to receive. It's like if you go in a shop, for example, and you order a sandwich. So if you go in, I don't know, you go in like a fast food shop and it's a sandwich shop, you order a sandwich and you pay for a sandwich. You don't just eat a sandwich and then go out the shop. You have to pay for it. So it's equal give and take, okay? That's what you need to remember. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. So what's going on with him? What's going on with him? You've got taking off the mask. He's finally ready. So he's getting ready to take off his mask. I'm eating a sandwich. Love that, okay? So he's getting ready to take off his mask right now. That's what he knows he needs to do. What else? He's saying, I still think about you. So he's reminding you that you are on his mind still. He still thinks about you, because I'm sure you go through moments where you think, oh, he doesn't think about me. Of course he does, okay? He said, I'm about to do something suddenly, so it'll take you by surprise. You won't be expecting it the way it happens. There you go, the Fool. Look at this, okay? He's preparing to make a big, bold move. So he's going to do something. He's in the energy. He's moved into this new week feeling a lot stronger and ready. I'm taking my mask off. I'm going to make a bold move. I'm going to do something because I'm thinking about you. So the energy's in today is movement. It's not procrastination. It's movement, okay? He's saying to you, I'm starting to communicate with you in your dreams and in the 5D. Can you feel me? So he is connecting with you through other realms right now. So he's about to do something. Yeah, he knows he's got to cut that cord. He knows he's got to walk away from his karmic situation to build a new foundation. He knows he's living a lie. And again, in the past, he's just been kind of going with the flow, not really doing anything. But he's so drawn to you, Ashwini, he can't not do anything. He's feeling your love today. He's feeling drawn to your light. So this may be because perhaps you're in a good energy today. Let me know in the chat, are you feeling light today? Are you feeling better today? Are you feeling more in your feminine power today? Because if you are, that's your sign it's working. Okay? Because he's drawn to your light. I love this card. This is one of my favourite cards in this entire deck. Because when you're shining your light, he can't stay away. And he's saying, do you know what? I know I need to do something. So that's a message for you to do you. I'm focusing on me. Well, there you go. So let me pull you a card from Mother Mary. So it's working. So I'm not saying he's going to do something this moment today, but he's being pulled to you. So keep doing what you're doing. Mother Mary says prayer. So anytime you struggle or you go into fear, pray. And look at that, we got 1:11 on the clock. Instead of worrying, pray about the situation to bring about real solutions. So prayer will help you stay in your power. That's what you need to know. And then you've donated again for, I'm going to do your second donation. Will everything become okay between me and my teacher? Okay, ask Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer of heaven, to create a resolution. So what do you need to know about you and your teacher? You've got present moment and mother. So you may see this teacher a bit like a mother figure. Now, it doesn't matter whether this teacher is a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. It's like a mothering energy. So you may get a real sense of love from this person, like you feel... the way a mother makes you feel, warm, comforted, safe. So this person is like a mother to you in some way. A lady, there you go. So it is a lady. So that makes sense why that's come out then. So if you're more in the present moment and you don't overthink and you don't stress out, that's going to help the connection to move forward in a good way. Because maybe this teacher sees you as always worrying about the future, or always stressing about the future, or always worried about the past. So if you were operating more in the present moment, the relationship will be better. I'm fully present in the here and now. So affirm that. I am fully present in the here and now. So when you're around this person, also try and be present. Not thinking about too many other things, or just enjoy the moment you're in. And open your heart to your mother's humanness and her clarity. And the same divinity, but the same clarity. So I feel this is also about you listening. This person has got clarity, taking on board what this person is saying, being open, having compassion as well. So never ever taking anything personally if this person is trying to help you, but you're perhaps getting triggered by something. I feel it's about you seeing the divine in this person, but also knowing this person is also human. It's not about putting anyone on a pedestal. No one is ever, everyone, for example, is learning and growing. No one's better than anyone else. It's just some people have more information. Does that make sense? So never see yourself as lower than another person. Because that's maybe what you do. Perhaps you see this person as like a guru, and there's nothing wrong with that. But remembering that person is also on a journey of growth and healing too. Does that make sense? But call on Archangel Raguel to harmonize things. I hope that helps. Micah, thank you for the donation. Guidance for me for the coming week. So what does Mother Mary want you to know for the coming week? Jesus is with you, saying to you, you are a child of God, so you are protected. And Jesus is also around children, if there's any children you're connecting with. But Jesus is saying, I'm with you, giving you guidance with this situation. So whenever you need this week, Jesus is there for you. He's guiding your steps. He's helping you to focus on love, not fear. To remember this journey of life is a journey of love as well, unconditional love. So perhaps if you go through something, think, how would Jesus handle this situation? What would he do? And you've got children, it says, your heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive changes for them and you. So children, so this could be about you seeing the wonder in children, how children see the magic in everything. Could be you connected with your own inner child, doing things that are fun. Or you could be spending time with children, you could be thinking about children. But I feel Jesus helping you to be more relaxed about things. So because Jesus with you, we're going to bring some Jesus messages in. Flying out. So first card is appreciation. So this week, honour your human parents, for they gave you life. And honour and appreciate everything you've got. Remember that God is your true Father in heaven who made it possible. So maybe you're thinking about your parents, or you could be spending time with them or connecting with them in some way. You could be remembering them in some way. And remember that, yes, they gave you life, but God gave you true life, okay? And believe. When you have faith in God, mountains will move and demons will shudder. I love that, okay? So when you believe, you may be seeing 111. This could also be about appreciating everything. So not necessarily about your mum and dad. This could be about you appreciating life, believing in everything that's happening, having faith. And when I channeled this message, I just had the angel bumps because Jesus said, when you have faith in God, when you say God's name, or you say Jesus' name, demons shudder, and they do. Okay, so remember that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nat, thank you for the donation. So any messages from David, any messages from my angels. So what does Mother Mary want you to know first of all? What does Mother Mary want you to know? Mother Mary is saying giving and receiving. Balance, being generous and receptive, because both are equally important. So I feel the message, remember that if you feel you're overgiving or overdoing, make sure you're filling up your own cup and giving back to you. So it is equal. And if it's not equal with David right now, then you've got to allow him to step up and level up for you and give back to you and focus more on you. Hey Liv, welcome honey, thank you for being here. So this is your card. He's saying, I'm trying my best to forgive. So he could be trying to forgive himself for things he's done, past behaviour, things that have happened. I feel that's because that's your card, even though all these came out as well. He threw the card out. So I feel David is trying to forgive himself for something. And he may also want to come forward and apologise to you to receive your forgiveness as well. So he's about to do something suddenly, so he could reach out. They just gave me, a car's just pulled up outside. And it got my attention. I felt it before it came. So you're going to feel him before he comes. You're going to sense him all around you. I feel he's going to make some kind of move towards you. Okay, car's gone now. It was a white car. I don't know if that is significant for you. What else? Yeah, coming back to life, rebirth. Something could be happening between now and Easter. So I feel you're being guided to have faith. If you feel he's not giving equally right now, you've got to get your energy back and come back to yourself. Let me just bring in a message for you. What do you need to know? What's the guidance for you right now? You've got the Empress. Know who you are. Know your own worth. Own that. Believe in yourself. So remember, you are the prize. So don't overgive or overdo in any area of your life. You've got to have equal give and equal take. I hope that helps, okay? And the thing is, as a divine family, we're so loving and giving. We just want to give everything, don't we? But we have to make sure it is equally balanced as well. Then we don't get depleted or drained or in a mess. Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Is it best to move to a new place in April? Give me a bit of fear. Could be some fear around this. So is it best to move to a new place in April? What does Mother Mary want you to know? So Mother Mary is saying devotion. She's saying, as you fully commit to your values, relationships, and God, you get clear about what to do next. So I feel if you commit to this, if you have this vision of moving forward or making this move, if you devote yourself to that. So for example, if you're very clear about what you want, then you'll know exactly what to do. Because it may be that you're worried or you're being wishy-washy with your intention. Perhaps thinking, I want to move, but I'm not sure. Or, you're back and forth, or you're in two minds about what to do. So Mother Mary is saying, if you devote yourself to one thing, to being very clear with your intention, then you'll be very clear with what to do next. So that's the first step, to think about, is this the thing I really want to do? And if the answer is yes, then if you commit to that, then you'll be able to move, quickly. Yeah, and I do feel this about walking away. Let me just see what the other card is. Yeah, so it's about celebration. So I do feel there's going to be a celebration. So I do feel you will celebrate this move when you walk away. Now, obviously, in this card, this person is pretty fed up walking away from that situation. And this may be a fresh start for you. So this may be an opportunity for you to begin again. To have a whole new beginning. You may see it as a fresh start, and it's definitely going to be the right move, or there's going to be a celebration around it. And this could be within 3 months, and obviously that would lead to April. So I feel there is a move coming where you're going to walk away from the past, but make sure you're walking back with love, not fear. You're walking away, should I say, with love, not fear. You're looking back with love, not fear. And there's going to be a celebration. So I'd say yes, but you've got to be very clear first about what you want. Let me just bring one more card in. Is it best to move to a new place in April? Okay, yep, success. Okay, could be pushed out until June. Furthest timeline out is June, but I feel by June, you'll be operating in success in this. You'll be feeling good about yourself. There'll be confidence. This can also mean something good happening in work as well. This could be promotional. This could be a work move as well. Or something could benefit you in work, or you could just be feeling more confident. But I'm feeling furthest timeline out June, but 3 months for a celebration. So very likely around April. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Message I need to know from the bucket, please. What do you need to know from the bucket? I love that you guys like my buckets, okay? What do you need to know from the buckets? Okay, so first of all, you've got nostalgia and joy. So I feel someone is thinking about you with joy. So from your person's perspective, or from the masculine perspective, they are thinking about you in a very joyful way. So they are nostalgic. They are going over the past, thinking about times you've shared, things you've done. So someone is thinking about you with joy. So that's what you need to know from someone else's perspective. From your perspective, you've got reconcile, pray, and eagle. So I feel if you're wanting a reconciliation, okay, if you're wanting to come back together with this person who's currently thinking about you, then all you have to do is pray. And as soon as you start seeing eagles, the eagles are a sign that you're going to reconcile. So obviously the eagle is a sign of abundance and money coming and all of that, but it's also a sign of the masculine's return. So I feel if you're wanting a reconciliation, if that's what you're praying about, to come together, and you start seeing an eagle, that's your sign it's about to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation there. Will she message me herself? Is that you're talking about your teacher? Will she message me herself? Are you talking about your teacher? Is she going to message you herself? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I feel you feel stuck or trapped in this situation in some way. And I feel that you've got to get out of your own head. I'm using the wrong deck for this one. I feel the message is like, understand that whatever it is that you're struggling with, you can get out of your own head. Okay, you can handle it better when you get out of your own head. So you may be waiting for her to message you or something to happen, but you could always take control yourself because you got balance coming in. Okay, you got balance there. So there needs to be balance in this connection. So for example, if you feel that you're always reaching out or you're always doing something, then let her come to you or let her make the move so it's more balanced. Okay, but you don't need to wait for something to happen either. You could reach out and make the first move, or because I feel you're going to be, whatever happens, whether she reaches out first or you do, or there's going to be a reconciliation. So things are not what they seem in this situation. I feel you're overthinking or worrying about nothing really. So you've got to balance your own energy to know what to do. So that's the guidance you need, but obviously it doesn't answer your question. So will she message me herself? Let's bring in a yes or a no. Okay, will she message you herself? What do you need to know about this? Will she message you herself? Okay, you've got no in reverse, which can mean a yes. It says these intentions are not for the highest good. So I feel what I'm getting coming through, and again, I have to tell you what the angels are telling me, not necessarily what you're asking, is that you're in your head about it too much. You're kind of blowing things out of proportion, or you're causing a problem when there isn't one. That's what I'm getting coming through. So the angels are giving me an itchy nose, so you must listen to your intuition about this and do what you feel guided to do instead of letting your mind take over. So perhaps it's up to you to reach out and clear the air in some way. Okay, because I'm getting the message about there's nothing actually wrong. It's just your mind has created a problem. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. What does my DM want me to know about us and guidance? So what does your DM want you to know? You're saying, I love everything about you. You're coming through as the Queen of Action here. Queen of Wands, sexy, dynamic, powerful, independent. So he said, I love everything about you. And I hope you can see through the illusions of my life. So his life is an illusion. Whether that's social media or a karmic cycle, whatever's going on, he said, I hope you can see through the illusion of this. And this could be things you're seeing on things. So it could be social media. I'm getting social media as something big. He's hoping you're not looking at social media thinking that's the way it is, because it isn't. He's worried he's lost you. Have I lost you? And he's seen you in himself. He's seen you everywhere. He's saying, I knew it all along, that you are part of me. So I feel this, I see you in myself, is that he knows that you are one. Somehow he knows, he feels it deep inside, that you belong together, that you are part of each other. And it's like he said, I knew that all along, and now I'm worried I've lost you because of my life and the illusion of it. So you're being guided to look beyond social media or beyond the 3D reality. Yeah, the delay is creating the way. Use this time to focus on you. So if there's any kind of delay causing confusion, look beyond that, okay? Because the delay is creating the way. Preparation is happening, alignment. Use this time now to focus on you, okay? So let me pull you a card. What's the message coming through? Yeah, finding their freedom. So he is finding his freedom, or, you know, your person is finding their freedom right now. So you have to have faith in that. And you may see seagulls, which is a sign of being a master of emotion and power. So rise above. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, blessed and abundant day to you and everyone here. Thank you so much, honey. May I ask help from the angels to know if my DM has a message for me? Hey Lisa, welcome, honey. So what does your masculine want you to know? His ego is in the way. So your angels are saying to you right now that whatever he's going through, he's dealing with his ego. And that's another reason why you may be in separation, or you may not be in contact, or something is not moving forward, because he's dealing with his ego. But he wants to make it up to you. So once he's overcome his ego and dealt with his stress, okay, he's going to make it up to you, and he will make it up to you, and he will apologise. So what's your guidance right now? So your guidance is, okay, you are stronger than you think. You can handle this. So whatever it is that's happening, you are strong and powerful. And remember, you get stronger through the things you go through. So whatever it is, you can handle it because God is with you. You are not alone. Your angels are by your side. You're actually in the surrender stage right now. The angels say, listen to your heart. Focus on the love. Listen to your heart over your ego. And that's also what he's doing. So give it all to God right now. Pray about it. You're in the surrender stage. Trust the process. You may be seeing 11:11. So I want to get you a message from Mother Mary as well. Present moment. Be in the present moment. Remember, the ego can only live in the past or the future. It can't survive in the now. So be fully present in the here and now, and everything will be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Destined partner clues bucket, please. So what do you need to know from the bucket? A few things flying out. Okay, so there's one gone in here as well. So you've got quite a few bucket messages flying out, okay? So first of all, you've got freedom. So it's very clear that the person that you are destined to be with needs to be free. There needs to be freedom to be together. So this could be what's being worked on right now, released or let go of. You know, things that stop you from being together. You've got the next full moon is significant. Now that's coming in on Sunday. So something could be happening around the next full moon. You've got Spider. So the Spider is a reminder the universe has got your back. So you could be seeing 222. there's a heart-to-heart conversation coming in with this person, and they could travel to you to have that happen. So there could be some travel involved. Now, there could be some travel involved anyway in your connection, because I've got two J's. I've got JJ. So J could be a significant initial, but you've got Jamaica and Japan here. So you could be traveling, okay, in the future. You've also got 444 because you've been protected and you've got a divorce. So I don't know if this person is married or you've been married or there's been a divorce that could have affected something in the past. So if that doesn't resonate directly, this could be like they were a child of divorce, or maybe you were seeing some bad things happen, and that's perhaps affected commitment issues or things like that. But I feel there is going to be travel, possibly to Jamaica or Japan, okay? Or they give me JJ as an initial, or J in general as an initial, or this person is going to travel to you to have a heart-to-heart conversation. So as soon as you start seeing spiders, and this could be something that's going on around the next full moon, or if you're seeing 444, you're being protected. But I feel this person may be finding their freedom. They could even be getting a divorce or something like that to be able to move things forward. What else? Again, the flying out, Luke. So you've got listen to your intuition. And I feel this is what your person is. Your destined partner is going to listen to their intuition. We've got soon and protected and safe. That's why you got 444. Something is going to happen soon, and I feel it's around the full moon. Okay, so obviously it could be any full moon, but the fact that we've got a full moon on Sunday, there's no coincidences. You know, I feel that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. I'm feeling that my person doesn't care about me. Well, that's because your inner child is in pain. Your inner child is feeling that way. That's not really true. It's just your inner child is feeling neglected. Okay, so you've got to fill up your own cup, give back to you. Be kind to yourself at this time. So I'm feeling that my person doesn't care about me. I feel I need to move on, but I'm not sure if I should give someone else a chance, any message. So I feel what you need to do is surrender. It's more about surrender. If your person can't show up for you right now the way you need them to, they're not ready. And that means you're not ready either, because you've got to fill up your own cup. Then if you're filling up your own cup, you don't get triggered in that way. So give back to yourself at this time. Doesn't mean you move on with someone else. It means you work on self-love right now and giving back to you and healing your inner child. So what's the guidance for you first of all? Easier times are coming. And this is because you're going to surrender. So you can't move on, but you can let go and surrender, which means pull your energy back, focus more on you. Do what you need to do for you. Easier times are coming. And you'll look back and see why it happened the way it did. So one day you will look back and say, I know now why I went through that. To help me to feel more strong and capable and to find faith and to know my own worth and value. It will make sense and you'll feel better, okay? So what does Mother Mary want you to know? Mother Mary is saying to you, focus on love, not fear. Jesus is all around you right now. Remember, when you feel lost, you are found. Jesus saying, I'm helping you to understand what to do in this situation. So if you pray and call on Jesus, he's going to help you feel better. Because love is the answer to all of your questions. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, do you love this person? And the answer is yes. Therefore, you know that what's the point of trying to move on with someone else? Because it's just your way of trying to mask your own pain. Instead, focus on self-love. So your person is saying, I wish things were different. So they know things need to be different to be able to be with you. Whether that's that they need to be free or they need to be showing up in a different way. So they are aware of that. It's not like they are burying their head in the sand. They're finding their true divine masculine power. So try not to take it personally right now. Fill up your own cup, give back to you, work on self-love and let them make the next move. They're not ready yet to come forward and be what you want because they're still becoming what they need to be. So remember, if your person isn't showing up for you, they're not yet showing up for themselves, that's all. So try not to take it personally or get mad at them or think something's wrong. Okay, your person is moving out of ego. It's all ego related, this is. You know, it's the way that you're in pain inside. So you've got to fill up your own cup. Doesn't mean you move on. It doesn't mean you hang around waiting either. It means you give more to you. You start putting you first. You make yourself number one and you think about you. And then all this stress will go because you're filling up your inner child. Your inner child is needing your love. Let me use an affirmation you can use. Is there any affirmations you can use right now? The universe loves you. There you go. The universe loves me. God loves me. That means you're being protected until the time is right for whatever you need. I hope that helps, okay? But fill up your inner cup right now. Stephanie, thank you for the donation, honey. After dating for a while, what are F's feelings and actions? What are F's feelings and actions? Crossroads, what do I do? Okay, so he's currently at a crossroads right now about what direction to take this in. And you may be thinking the same thing. You know, is there a future? What's the next steps? He doesn't want to lose you, so he may take the next action step to move this forward, whatever that is. Whether that's about becoming exclusive or, moving forward in a more committed way. And I feel he does want to tell you the truth. He wants to be lovingly honest with you and himself and others. So I feel that the truth is going to come out, okay? I know you're asking what his truth is. Okay, so let's bring in a message of love. So what is he thinking? Straight out. He's saying, I want to speak my truth. Same message. So he wants to speak his truth. So I feel that he's not going to come through in this reading now what he wants to tell you, because you've got to be open to it. Because the thing is, there has to be an air of mystery to this journey or we don't grow. And I feel what you have to have faith in right now is there is a crossroads and he's going to speak his truth and tell you what he wants. And you're not meant to know at this moment what that is, because he's going to reveal it to you himself. So you've got to just trust in what you feel. Think, right, well, what's my truth? How do I feel? What do I want? So instead of thinking about what he wants and what his actions are, think about you first. Think, well, what do I want in this connection? How do I feel about him? Is this really what I want? If I see a future, do I see him in it? And if the answer is yes, great. If it's not, then obviously you need to look at that yourself. But I feel he's going to open up and tell you what his truth is. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hyla's hesitant to ask, but I need clarity about the co-worker, Mr. G, who flirted with me. I don't want to lead him on. I don't want my DM to misunderstand me. So first of all, how do you feel about this person? So if you're saying, I don't want to lead him on, does that mean you're not interested in him? Because if you're not interested in him, then it's his own mind that might be creating that there's something there. As long as you're not giving him any reason to feel like that he has any hope with you, then you're not doing anything wrong. And also, you don't need to think, oh, is my DM going to misunderstand me? There's nothing wrong with your masculine thinking you have attention off other guys. You know, that will actually make him feel like he needs to do something. You know, so don't think that if you're acting in a way that isn't interested, then how can you possibly do anything wrong? Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing. This is your card here. You've got faith. So you need to have more faith in the love, okay, that you and your masculine share. So have faith in God to heal this situation. So you could even pray to God and say, thank you for removing this person out of my energy so that I'm not feeling awkward about things or weird. I mean, you could even turn round and say to him, you know, I'm not interested. But obviously, if he's flirting with you, just don't flirt back. Just make it very, known to him that you're not interested. That could be turning your back on it. Could be changing the conversation. Could be walking away. Whatever it is. Okay, but ask God to give you the strength to deal with it. And God will probably just remove him out of your energy. Because the thing is, if someone's flirting with you and you're not giving any flirty energy back, he'll soon move on to someone else, or he'll soon realise that he hasn't got a hope. But it's also a good thing because it shows that it's showing you that you are desirable and that you are interesting and that you are attractive, and your masculine knows that too. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So it may actually be happening as well, so your masculine starts thinking, hang on a minute here, I've got to get my ass in here and do something or I could lose you. Okay? But have faith in God. I hope that helps, okay? Terry, thank you for the donation. I feel like I would hear my person's brother tell me at our wedding, kind, loving words welcoming me. Could it be I will be welcomed with love? So will you be welcomed with love? Okay, well, if you're operating more in the present moment, then obviously everything will work out better because you won't be stressing out. So I feel what you're perhaps doing right now is overthinking or worrying about what other people think. And it doesn't matter really what anyone else thinks. It matters what you think and what your person thinks. And really, if you love yourself and know yourself and respect yourself, then other people are going to respect you too. So I feel what is better is for you to be welcomed in a respectful way, to be welcomed with respect rather than, love. I mean, obviously it's nice to be welcomed with love, but I feel this is about you putting boundaries down and knowing your own worth and value. So what I'm really connecting with here is if you're valuing yourself and loving yourself and knowing your own worth, other people will treat you that way too. So Mother Mary is saying, honour and love yourself through your healthy actions and fully be present in the here and now. And know that, you've got God by your side, that you are strong. Now this could be that a father could welcome you, or someone who's like a father. So whether it's your person's father or someone who's around him like a father, or maybe your person's brother is a father in some way. But I'm getting this energy where you're going to be respected. And obviously I know you want to be loved, and obviously love is respect. But I feel that you're going to be welcomed in a very respectful way. That's what I've got coming through. Let me pull you a tarot card. What else do you need to know? Are you going to be welcomed? Yeah, look at this. You're going to be welcomed as an equal partner, which again is about respect. So I feel this message is about the partnership between you and your person, and people seeing that. That it's something of value. That it's something real. So I feel the answer to your question is yes. However, for this to occur, you have to believe that about yourself. If you feel like people aren't going to accept you, or if you're worrying about it or overthinking about it, then that's what you're going to attract in. So if you're feeling good and valuing yourself, and if you're operating in your power, then that's exactly what you're going to attract into your experience, because thoughts become things. I hope that helps, okay? They give me fear, let go of fear. And again, intuition around this area. So you know your own truth. A lot of fear, you got to let go of that fear, whatever that is, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. We have a message from IDF Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want you to know today? Flying out. So Jennifer is saying to you, I've never met someone like you. So remember how different you are than anybody else. And she knows how amazing you are as well. I want you to enjoy your life. So this is, the more you're enjoying life, the more you're living life, the more attractive you are to her. I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So she is going to open up to you about her feelings and apologise for being distant or quiet. She's saying if you enjoy your life, you're going to magnetically pull me in. So really that's a message for you to enjoy doing you right now. What else does she want you to know? She has a lot on a plate right now, and she wants to give equally in this relationship. So she's going to come in when she's able to give equally. I've got a timeline here between October just gone, when I feel like something was on her plate big time. So that could be where she felt like there was a big burden there, or she was dealing with something. And coming out of that is June. So I feel between now and June, she's going to be working on being able to come in equally in this relationship. So focus on loving life, and that makes you more attractive. Let's pull one more card. Anything else she's going through? Yeah, she's saying to you, you know that I love you. You have that deep inner knowing. So you have that deep inner knowing. So if you're sitting around wondering how she feels about you, you know she loves you. She's not moving on from you. She's dealing with and healing the past. So she's not moving on from you. She is in love with you, and you know that deep inside. So you have to trust what you feel, because that's what's real. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from my DM? Don't know if he's really coming to visit me. If he's really coming to visit me, and a message from Jesus. So I'll start with a message from Jesus for you. What does Jesus want you to know? So Jesus is saying, love one another as I have loved you. Be kind and good to all. Judge no one. You are all brothers and sisters. Solidarity. So I feel this is about you being okay with what happens, being flexible, being adaptable, and not judging his behaviour or, the things he is or isn't doing. Just allow things to unfold naturally. And you have to have self-control to do that. So Jesus is saying, turn away from the sins of the flesh In other words, when the sins of the flesh are like the 7 deadly sins, when we get greedy, or we get envious, or we get angry, or we want things now, or we start thinking more about, having it now, or being in the body. It's when we're more in the body, really, than in the heart and soul. So what I'm really feeling is like Jesus is saying, be flexible and adaptable with the way things are going to happen. So if your masculine, for example, is going through something, don't judge him or think bad of him. Remember, he's healing and growing and evolving and transforming. If for any reason he says he can't come, you're being protected. Does that make sense? So let's connect with what's going on with your DM, okay? You've got the silence. So your masculine right now doesn't like the silence, but they have a lot going on in their life. So it may not be the right time for a movement or something to happen. So I feel you've got to be flexible and adaptable with the coming to visit you, because I feel it is going to happen, but it may not happen when you want it to. So you'll learn patience through that. You'll learn self-control. You'll learn to not judge or be angry. You'll learn to be more adaptable to how it's going to happen. Because I feel that your person wants to come and visit you, but they may have a lot going on. And they're working hard on themselves. This could be work-related as well. So maybe they've got a lot going on at work, or they've got things going on, and they're saying, I'm sorry for not contacting you. So if your person is like not replying to you, or not, opening up about something, or not giving you a solid answer, it's because they're working hard on themselves, or they've got something going on. So I feel the message I need to share with you, Maxine, is you need to be patient with the when. Because I feel it will happen, but maybe not when you think it will. Because you've got a positive outcome, and you've got but the Tower there. So again, I'm feeling like it is going to happen, but perhaps not the way you think. I hope that helps, okay? And this card's moving on top. Yeah, you can't miss out on this love. So change your perspective, okay? Girleen, thank you for the donation. Message from Vic. What does Vic want you to know? So Vic is saying you deserve the best, and I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So it feels like Vic perhaps didn't want to let you into their heart, or didn't expect to feel this way about you, but you got in their heart, and they know you deserve the best, so they want to treat you right, they want to do things right. So they'll be leveling up to do that, okay? And they think lustful thoughts about you, so there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. They think of you intimately in random places. So you can see, for example, this man is holding a bunch of bananas, and it's obviously making him think of things. So in the most random places, your person gets turned on and thinks about you, and they're doing deep thinking about you right now today. Reflection, introspection, prayer, meditation, diving into their soul, because they know you deserve the best. So I feel like your person really wants to come and be with you physically, but they may be waiting for the right time until they can give fully to you. Because there's desire there, there's also love there, so they know they need to show up right, okay? Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? They want your love, but they need you to let go and let them come forward. You need to trust them. So your message is to trust this situation, to trust them to come towards you, and they want your love. I hope that helps, okay? Next question, we're doing this for Liz Girl. Thank you for the donation. Have I met the one? I'm talking to some nice men. Well, how does this person make you feel? Have you met the one? I feel like it's not necessarily that you've met the one. You've got to think, is this person treating me the right way? Because the thing is as well, I feel what you need to look at is behaviour and actions as well as feelings. So you think, right, okay, this person makes me feel a certain way, but can they give me what I need right now? Is he right at this moment? So I feel it's about you thinking about what you want. So have you met the one? You've got the Emperor coming through. So it's very likely you're already in contact with your divine masculine, but they may not be able to give you what you want at this moment. That's why you might be thinking about other people. Okay, so what your masculine is saying is, I need to take a step forward to remember who I am. I want to go for you and get you. So in other words, he needs to step forward towards you, but for that to happen, you may need to take a step back. So I feel, yes, you've met the one, because I feel you have met your twin flame. However, what I'm connecting with is, that person may not be able to give you what you want right now. So that may make you question if this is your one. It may make you doubt the journey or wonder if there's anyone else, because you said I'm talking to some nice men. So it may be that because your person can't give you what you want, you're thinking, well, is someone else the one? So I feel you've got to think more about your feelings and emotions and do what's right for you in the moment. And if that means going on a date, do that. But I feel your masculine will step forward and come to you when the time is right. But I feel they're not quite healed yet. So what does your person want to say? We've got, I want to be different. So I feel the person you are perhaps perceiving as your masculine is wanting to be different. So that's what I'm connecting with, Liz. I feel that, yes, there's people around you. One of them is your divine masculine, but that may be the one that isn't showing up the way you want. And they want to, but you've got to have faith in that. That doesn't mean don't date anyone or do what feels right to you. I hope that helps. Okay, so maybe sit with your feelings about the people you're connecting with and think, do I know that one of these men is my divine masculine? Am I willing to trust in the process of this love to have this in divine timing? Or do I want to date other people? So I feel you really got to look at your own behaviour right now. So let me pull you a card for you. I hope that makes sense, okay? So the guidance for you is, yeah, this is about masculine energy. This is union energy. So when you are both ready, your union will happen so quickly it will blow your mind. One day you're single, the next day you're in union, so trust in the power of love. So what this is really saying is, you may not be ready either. That may be why there's other men around you, because you're still learning specific lessons. Because if you were both ready, you'd be together. So I feel there's lessons being learned on both sides right now. I hope that helps. Sonu, thank you for the donation. What is Milar's feelings and energy and messages for Sunita? So what does Milar want to say? I want to make it right with you. I'm done pretending. So whenever they're doing that hurts you or causes a problem or causes pain, like mask wearing or not being honest or open, they want to change that because they feel like they are pretending to be someone they're not or hiding the feelings, and they want to make it right with you. They want to make it right by taking off that mask and coming out into the open. And you make them want to do that too. You make them want to be a better version of themselves. So they want your love, they do. They want to be in a relationship with you, and they want to meet up with you and tell you this as well. To make that happen, though, they're going through a huge change and transformation to become someone else or take that mask off or be their authentic version. So they're going through a huge change right now to have a new beginning with you. And I feel this is something that's shifting between March and June. So they do want a relationship with you. However, to make that happen, they've got to take off that mask. So what's the guidance for you in the meantime? Yeah, the star. The signs are guiding you back together. So during this Aquarius season, you've both seen the signs and the universe is bringing you back together. I hope that helps, okay? Linda, thank you for the donation. Hi, how will my day go with Richard today at work? Give me a block. There could be some blocks in communication. So how will your day go with Richard? There's burdens there. I feel like there's still adjustments that Richard needs to make to be able to be around you the way you want him to be. And he isn't making those adjustments at this moment because there's burdens there. So you may feel burdened today at work. Perhaps you've got stuff going on. You could have like a lot on your plate. But he may feel that too. So he could be burdened with his work today. I don't feel like there's a delay between you as in you're not going to see him or anything like that. I do feel you're going to see him, but he's not going to be showing up the way you want him to because he's burdened. So I feel you've got to be patient with the journey itself. What else is going on with him? What else is going on with him today? Yeah, he doesn't like being apart from you, but it is growing both of you when you're not physically together. And he's going through a cleansing on the inside and outside. So things aren't quite right yet for you to actually be in a relationship or to be together or to be around each other the way perhaps you want to. He wishes things were different. And he's saying, I don't want to be the reason you cry. So he doesn't want to upset you either. So this is reminding you, first of all, that nobody has power over you unless you allow it to be, unless you allow them to. So don't be upset about whatever's happening today. He's just got a lot going on. I feel there's going to be a shift between, they show me October just gone to March as a timeline for change. So you may start seeing him showing up a lot differently after March. But I do feel he wants to change. He may have to move as well. There may be some move that needs to happen. Now, that could be a work move. That could be him making a move at work, or it could be connected with where he lives. He could be thinking about a move he needs to make. And that would obviously be as well to be with you or come towards you in some way. And I feel he's processing that move between now and March. So he could be thinking about how he's going to make his move. But I also feel this could be some other move too. It could be a work move, like a move into another department, or a move in something to do with work, or a home move. So there's going to be some kind of move made between now and March that's going to significantly change things, and you'll know about it because you'll see it happening. Let me just bring you guidance in for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? So card flying out for you is don't give up. Don't give up, which means don't get annoyed, don't get frustrated, trust the process. You may see polar bears as well. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want you to know? I want you to enjoy your life. So he's saying, I hope you're enjoying your life. I hope you are doing things that make you happy. He doesn't want you to be miserable. And he said, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So he's hoping that you're enjoying your life right now. He wants you to live a good life, even though he knows he's got to apologise to you and he doesn't want you moving on. But I feel that he may worry that he's hurt you and messed up your life or caused you a problem. So he knows he was foolish with you and the way he's acted, and he wants to make up for that. So what does he feel a fool about? Or what does he want to say sorry about? I need to contact you to tell you it wasn't my decision. So there's something he feels like he's done, like he's made a decision or he's done something, and he feels like he was either forced into that decision or made to make that decision, or he feels like he had no other choice but to make that decision or follow through on that decision, and he wants to contact you to make up for that. So if you feel like he's made a decision, and that could be to choose something else or someone else or to be in another situation, he felt like he had no choice. Because he said it wasn't my decision. Well, obviously it was, because we always have a choice. But he feels that way, like he was ramroded into something or he couldn't see another way, and he wants to contact you and make up for that. He feels like he made a bad decision or a bad choice, and he wants to make that right. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Wes's feelings when he read my silly birthday card message. No response. Is it advised to leave my current company and interview for new jobs? So first of all, let's do work. So what do you need to know about work? You've got miracle. There's going to be a miracle coming in. Trust in God to know the perfect solution to this situation. Now, I feel this is coming in all areas, because you could see a bee. Whether you see a bee in the real world or you see a bee on a plate or a cup or in a show or something else. A bee is a sign of a miracle. So regardless of what's going on, there's going to be a miracle coming into your life. Now, this could definitely be with Wes, like he saw what you did as a miracle, or he thinks it's a miracle that he's got an opportunity to have you in his life. He sees you as a miracle, so he's very grateful for you. Even though he hasn't responded, it doesn't matter, because he's still processing. Remember, it's not about you, it's about him. So he feels like you are a miracle, but I feel there's going to be a miracle with your career. So let's go a bit deeper into that. So let's see what's going on with your career. So the first card coming through is you've got short term. So it feels like there's a short term issue that's going to be rectified by a miracle. It says this position is temporary, but I feel the position is the position you're in, as in the struggle. I'm not feeling like a position as in a work position. I feel, first of all, the position you're in with Wes is temporary, and that means no contact or whatever's going on. And the struggle you may be going through in career is temporary too. So it says this position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. Don't worry. You'll find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So there could well be something that's more fulfilling and prosperous ahead for you. Because, let's be honest, if you were completely satisfied with your current job, you wouldn't be thinking about interviewing for something new. So I feel that's what you need to be very honest with yourself about. Let me just see this person here, and if you see anyone called Sparksy E there, like that person I've just timed out, mods, just time them out, okay? Because that person is just coming on here to annoy me and it doesn't. Okay, so, and I mean, I've got to say this to you, okay? Last night you created like 5 accounts to come on and say things to me. I mean, haven't you got anything better to do with your time? That's all I'm going to say, okay? If that is you, and I'm pretty sure it is, okay? If that isn't you and you are just a normal person asking for a reading, then understand that there is somebody harassing me right now. And it's ridiculous, okay? So I feel what this is about, whatever you're perhaps worrying about in the short term is going to get sorted out. But there could be something coming into your life that's more fulfilling and prosperous. You've also got wealth coming in. So this could lead to more money as well. So I definitely feel there's more money ahead. So if you go for something more or something new, then I definitely feel that it's going to bring money in. So you are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. So this could be about leaving something in the short term to gain more money, more success, more prosperity, more abundance, more magic. And if it does feel like right now there's a prickly situation, and obviously what's going on with Wes is a bit of a prickly situation, especially because you've reached out to him and you may now be thinking, why hasn't he replied, or what is he thinking about me? So that could feel prickly to you. You know, you could be a little bit upset, or your ego could be starting to get in your own head about things. Don't take anything personally. So you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the price. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So I feel you just got to be very gentle with everything you do. You know, be gentle with what's going on with Wes. Remember to have compassion. Don't take it personally he hasn't responded, because he sees you as a miracle in his life. And whatever you're being guided to do in work, I feel it will lead to more. So I feel as well that your boss could be afraid of losing you. Okay, so your boss may be afraid to lose you, so perhaps they could offer you more money, or something more long-term, or something more beneficial for you, because I'm seeing this like a handshake. And I definitely feel that Wes doesn't want to lose you, so he's not going to let you go easily, you know, so he is going to do something soon. So I feel if you're just more in the flow of the process of everything, and instead of perhaps overthinking, everything will start falling into place. Because that's what we tend to do as a divine feminine. We tend to try and control everything, don't we? So you're gaining wisdom and knowledge right now through everything you're going through. Trust that Wes will find his way to you. There is loyalty, there he wants you in his life. And also in career, you're a loyal person. So if you show up for yourself right, you're going to be given the rewards you need. I hope that helps, okay? You're also donating again and saying, I had a good date with Blake, any messages? And thank you for, you know, your donations as well. I appreciate it. So what's going on with Blake? You had a good date with Blake. Great name. Reminds me of Blake Carrington out of Dynasty, the old version. Well, there's a lot of emotion there, highs and lows, ups and downs. Now, what I'm connecting with here is there's a lot going on. So obviously you've got good news, and that's you saying I had a good date with Blake. However, are you doing this because you're not currently with Wes? Because again, I've got like, this is about, I feel this is reunion with Wes that's delayed. And I don't feel that this would perhaps move into what you want it to be with Blake, because your feelings are still there with Wes and you're still thinking about the separation. So the message I've got, because the way it's come out in 2 goes. It's like, I feel Wes, I've got Wes here with these cards, and I've got Blake here with these cards. So even though it was good with Blake and it was good news, you know, it's like you had a good date, maybe it made you feel youthful, desirable, sexy, good, whatever went on, I still feel a block around it. Because I feel that the emotion, even though there's emotion there for Blake, or there's some kind of emotion, there's high and lows emotion, because you don't want to give up on Wes. So I'm still feeling Wes in your energy field, even though you've been on this date with Blake. And you've got to ask yourself the question, how do you feel about Blake? If you had Blake and Wes in a room together, without any obstructions or anything in the way, who do you go to? Who would you want to spend your life with? Okay? Who would you go to straight away? That's your person. That's the person you want to explore. I'm not talking about like weighing everything up. I'm talking about gut instinct, intuition. Who is it, Wes or Blake? That's who you're being guided to. Okay, so I feel the message is about knowing that. And I'm getting this energy where you don't want to give up on Wes. It's just, there could be frustration right now because he's not showing up the way you want him to. So let me bring in a message from Blake, okay? Let's see what's going on with Blake. Yeah, this is the thing as well. I feel like Blake, I don't know if you've spoke about love or other guys, or because I feel like he sees you as someone who deserves to be treated right. Okay? Because what I've got coming, I feel like he's perhaps treated people badly in the past, and he's working on becoming a better version of himself. So I feel you've seen the best version of him. Because he said, I'm ashamed of the way I treated you. I'm working on becoming a better person. Now, I don't feel that he's treated you in a bad way. I feel that he perhaps sees you as someone who's been treated badly in the past and he wants to treat you right. Well, maybe he has treated people badly in the past. So I feel there's a lesson here somewhere. I can't stop thinking about you. You're so damn sexy. So he definitely desires you. There's a lot of passion there. So I feel with Blake, there's definitely the attraction. He desires you. He sees you like the Queen of Wands. You know, there's a lot of, desire there. However, I do feel that he is still working on becoming a better person. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I have nothing to do but don't... Yeah, whatever, okay? I mean, get a life, okay? Have you got anything better to do? I just find it funny. I mean, the thing is, I shouldn't even be giving you any attention really at all, because I was just laughing my head off last night. But I think, haven't you got anything better to do? I mean, come on, haven't you got a life to live instead of coming on and harassing YouTubers? Just it doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay. Anyway, carrying on. We've got, so I hope that helps, Janie. So obviously continue dating Blake if that's what you want to do. But I feel really your heart is pulling you to Wes, and I feel you know that anyway. I hope that helps, okay? Eva, thank you for the donation. Am I going to have a boyfriend soon? I'm a Gemini. So what's the message coming through first of all? Okay, you've got to open your heart. So as long as you keep your heart open and you keep your heart open to love, then obviously you're going to attract in what you want, okay? So allow yourself to feel the full range of emotions you're feeling, especially all the forms of love. So really what this means is you fall in love with life, you're going to be more attractive. You're going to be, and I mean attractive as in your energy, not as a person. I mean, because I'm sure you are an attractive person. What I mean is you're going to feel more attractive. You're going to feel more ready for love. You're going to feel like you're ready for love, because you can be the most attractive person in the world, but if your heart's shut down, you're not going to attract love in. So the angels want you to focus on being open to everything, falling in love with the way that the universe loves you. So for example, if you go out and you go in a shop and you buy something and there's like £1 knocked off it, that's the universe loving you. Be grateful, say thank you for the way you love me, God. Thank you for the way you protect me, thank you. And I feel that will attract someone in. So are you going to have a boyfriend soon? So the message for you is to open your heart, or keep your heart open. Something's going to happen quickly when you don't expect it. So I feel the answer is yes. And this is quick energy as well with the Knight of Swords. It's fast energy. So I feel someone is going to come in, and it's going to happen when you don't expect it. So the best thing to do is just be in the moment, keep your heart open, fall in love with life, do things you enjoy, say yes to you, go out and do things and allow love to come in. It doesn't mean you have to put yourself out there on dating apps or anything like that, because if God wants you with someone, you'll meet them however you meet them. You could meet them at work, you could run into them in the supermarket, in a coffee shop, you could walk into them in the street, that person will be drawn to you. But I feel it's going to happen when you don't expect it. It will happen quickly and suddenly. Keep your heart open. Let me see if I can get a timeline for you. They give me a block. There's a block there, okay? So you may need to be able to speak openly and honestly about what you want to God as well. Is there a timeline coming through? Look, it's just around the corner. So it's going to be a quick energy. Something is coming. And I feel you're already manifesting this. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any messages for my twin, the song, card and charms, please? So what's the message from your twin today? What's the message from your twin? Your twin saying, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So they feel a bit foolish about things, and they are sorry about that. They're saying, and this could be about the time it's taking. They may feel foolish about the amount of time it's taking to come to you. Because your person is saying to you, I know that we're meant to be. They see you as a person they're destined to be with. Now, I'm seeing this as things turning around the new moon in, which is obviously the year of the horse, when the Pharos comes in Feb. So the 17th of Feb could be a significant date here. He's processing, needs some time to figure things out. Their silence is their meditation. So remember that, okay? Their silence is their meditation. So they are processing, they need some time, they know you're meant to be, and I feel there's going to be some kind of movement around the new moon. So anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You've got the pain during separation grows you. They think of you very intimately in random places. Now, you got that coming through in the last live. There was a lot of desire there, wasn't there? So what's the message from the songs? So first you got Mr. Sandman, I'm dreaming of you. So you're definitely sharing dreams right now. And when you do come together, you're going to feel the earth move. Okay, you've rocked my world. And that's how it feels. It's like in Twilight when Jacob's talking about imprint, and he's like, the world moves, you know, everything moves. I know what I want. We got Woman in Love by Barbara Streisand, okay? So I'm a woman in love. A beautiful song. Perhaps listen to the lyrics of that. I feel there's a message in there for you. But it's about you knowing what you want. And I feel this about your strength. The strength within you. Like, you know what you want. You go for it. And he is saying, I'm sorry, I'll make it right with you. And I feel this about the time it's taking. There's something coming through today about he's mad at himself for the time that he's taking. So to understand what the song is saying to you. So if you hear a song, that song will be speaking to you. Because he is annoyed with himself about the time he's taking. So you could hear songs about time. Bring it like turn back time, or something to do with time they're giving me. So the song is you're almost there. Don't give up on this journey, or your twin. Your dream, so again, your dream sharing, your dream of being together is almost manifested. While the last details are being sorted out, keep going. You'll see a polar bear at this time as a symbol of perseverance and strength. So let me do you some charms. I nearly brought them over, and I thought, wait until if you ask me for them. I just want to bring my charms over because they're in quite a heavy bowl. This bowl's super heavy, okay, so I don't want to drop it or smash it or anything like that. What do you need to know? Okay. Oh my goodness me, you got a panda bear. So panda, you've had polar bear, you got a panda. So pandas are about being special, unique, different. So you got a panda, isn't that cute? Okay. Let's see what you've got here then. Okay. So you got a Cupid's arrow with love on. Cupid's arrow. Okay. You've got a little fairy, which is super cute, with a little clarity there. So you've got crystal there as well. So this could be crystal healing, could be clear quartz as well. You've got this beautiful rose. Let me just hide them. Every time they come on, I just delete them from the channel so they can't comment again. They have to set another account up, which is really sad. So you've got a little butterfly there, and I'm seeing that like a little angel as well. What's this one? This looks like a horse. I don't think it's a horse. But I've got a horse. Yeah, it is a horse. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Victor, you got a horse. And we're talking about the year of the horse coming in. So this could definitely be your year. That's a horse's head there. Okay. And you've got a seahorse, which is a masculine sign as well. And they showed me a frog. It isn't a frog, but they're showing it me like a frog. There's a witch on a broomstick, so Halloween could be significant, or October, but they're showing it me like a frog. So October could be significant. Halloween. Okay, so I want to bring you a horse card in. Let me just put these back, and I'll put them down here in case anyone else wants a charm. I'm going to bring you a horse card in. So what have you got here? You've got hope, and you've got the number 8. You've got balance with the number 34. You've got blossom with the number 35. You've got dare to try with 15. And you've got love you with 45. So those numbers could be significant as well. I also want to bring you some letters in. So as Victor timestamps everything and looks after us all. I'll just move these out of the way so I can't get my letters. Here we go. So letters for you. Okay, you've got Z, K, K, B, G, F, F again, B again, T and W. So you've got W, T, F, F, B, B, G, K, K and Z. I hope that helps. Again, B, B, that could be a B and B. That could be going to a B and B. K, K could be like, it's okay, K, K, you know. These are like abbreviations of things as well. I hope that helps again. And thank you guys, you know, for everyone in my chat for being here. Let me just delete this. Oh, what are you doing? Haven't you got anything better to do? You've got no idea what you're talking about at all. Go and harass someone else, okay? So you've got nothing better. Just remember, what you give out, you get back. There's no need, is there, for that at all? If you see anyone coming, they've got nothing better to do than making new accounts and coming on into my chat. And you've got no idea what you're talking about, okay, with anything. You're just making a fool of yourself, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. What is H thinking about after our meeting? So what is H thinking about after our meeting? Honestly, like at nearly 50, I really couldn't care less what people think about me at all. You're just disruptive when people keep coming in the chat, spamming things like that. Got nothing better to do. So what is H thinking about you after your meeting? Okay, what is H thinking? A lot of people who come in and do that, they're just jealous. They're jealous of the rapport we've all got here, jealous of the channel, all kinds of things. So you've got an eternal bond. So how H is thinking after your meeting is that you have this amazing eternal bond. There has no beginning and no end. Always was, always will be forever. And that you are always connected through the heart space. So this person is feeling you in their heart chakra right now. Feeling the connection internally, externally, eternally. So there's a lot of power between the two of you right now through the heart. So you may be getting heart palpitations or feeling your heart jumping about a bit. Yeah, past life regression. So this person is aware that you've had past lives together, that you have an eternal bond, and they knew it all along. So they are having these epiphanies about what this connection is. Very powerful, okay? So what your person is saying to you is, I want to level up for you and I see you as my long-term plan. Isn't that beautiful? So that's how they see you. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hyla's message from Jesus regarding mum with dementia. So what does Jesus want you to know? What does Jesus want you to know regarding your mum? Okay, so first of all, Jesus is with your mum, saying your heavenly Father knows that you have need of all of these things. So it's like God is saying here, Jesus saying, Jesus, God knows what your mum needs right now. So whatever she needs, whether it's help, support, faith, love, whatever it is, she is being given that, okay? So her mind is aware of what she needs in some way. So obviously she may not know what's going on, but God's there. Okay, and I don't know if you saw, I saw something very beautiful on YouTube where it actually showed, it was like a video, I don't know if you've seen this knocking around, but there was a video of a lady who got dementia, and she said she could remember Jesus, or she was saying something about, like everything, like someone asked her about Jesus and she knew everything about him, but she couldn't remember other things. And it just shows the power of God's love, okay? So what else do you need to know? Okay, I want a clear message from Jesus. What do you need to know? Because that's also how it affects you as well. You know, it's how this affects you, because obviously it hurts you. Trust God. Look at this. Jesus saying, for only he has true power over all things. So God is in control. He's in touch with what's going on. So remember that God knows. And the thing is, if you ask God or you ask the angels to deliver a message to her, you know, as in so she understands you or she knows you, or that will happen, you know, so she'll register in some way. And you can also call on Archangel Zadkiel, because Archangel Zadkiel is the angel connected with memory, okay, and remembering. So what else do we need to know about your mum? Give me a block. So obviously there may be blocks in communication. We got talk to someone. So this may help you perhaps to talk to someone about what's going on. Now this could be about talking to your angels or writing down your feelings, or maybe you even want to go and talk to someone at church, if you connect with Jesus. And there is no physical cause. So again, this is reminding you that the mind is, it's like the mind is causing the problems. Does that make sense? So it's like there's physical things because the mind affects the body, but that's what I'm connecting with. So it's the mind that's causing the physical symptoms. There's not really a physical cause, it's the mind. Does that make sense? So doctors have told me, I feel you need to do that because that will help you. What other cards can we use as well? Let's bring Mother Mary in. So what do you need to know about your mum? Optimism. And obviously the more positive you are, the more beneficial that will be. So expect good things to happen, and they do. So instead of thinking the worst or expecting the worst, try and keep your thoughts uplifted. And I feel that she is generally in this energy as well. I know how bad it is because my mum's cousin, she's 85. I call her my Auntie Frida, okay? Because she's like my auntie. She's always been like an auntie to me, even though she's like a cousin or a distant cousin. Her husband died of Alzheimer's years ago, and I remember at my dad's funeral he was dancing outside thinking it was Christmas. He was saying, is it Christmas? And he was dancing around, but he was in an uplifted energy. So even though it was very sad to see him that way, he was ultimately happy, if that makes sense. So obviously it was heartbreaking to see him doing that, but he was happy in his own world. Does that make sense? So I feel you've got to remember that your mum is operating in her own world, in her own way. And I feel God is with her every step of the way. I hope that helps, okay? And Archangel Zakia will help. Byron, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. How was Alice and what are her thoughts towards me? So how was Alice thinking about you today? You are amazing. She's reminding you of that. And I feel you need to hear that today because you may not feel amazing a lot of the time. I hope you're doing well. So when she's thinking about you, she's thinking about you with good thoughts. I hope you're doing well. I hope your life is going well. I hope you're turning things around. They give me fear. So you're going to let go of your fear, okay? She's saying, I connect with you at night. So you're dreaming of each other, or she's going to start coming into your dreams. She's thinking about you at night because that's when she'll be less distracted. So really what I'm getting coming through is she's hoping that you are doing your work, because when you're doing your work on you, then you are doing well in your life and you're amazing and everything starts running right. So I feel really it's like she's trying to get across to you that it's not about being in union, it's about being in any union. It's about being in union with yourself. It's about finding your own power and all of that. So don't give up on this journey. That's your guidance. And don't give up on life. Don't give up thinking, things aren't going right, or you've got to be strong, okay? She's doing a lot of thinking about her life and doing a lot of deep introspection right now and working on herself. And obviously you can connect with each other through meditation, through diving deep into the soul. So what's the message for you from your angels? Mother Mary is saying health. And this is about you focusing on your health right now, your well-being, what's good for you. So your prayers for healing, whether it's healing in your body or healing in your life or healing with her, it's been heard and has been answered with a miracle. So there's going to be a miracle coming into your life. So you're going to feel much better. So because you've got the health card coming out, I want to bring you a message from Archangel Raphael for you. Have some fun. Love it. It jumped out of the deck. Look how big it is. There's all kinds of things in here. And it's like Archangel Raphael is saying, if you want to feel healthier and happier, if you want to live a better life, have more fun. Have some fun. That's the treatment for you. So instead of thinking you've got to take pills or you need to see a doctor, and just have some fun. Do something that makes you laugh, makes you smile, and it's going to uplift your energy. I hope that helps, okay? Laughter is the best medicine after all. Patricia, thank you for the donation. A message from me, our energy has shifted, it's more peaceful. That's good to know. So what's A want you to know? What does A want you to know? What does A want you to know? So A is saying to you, I'm at a crossroads. And this is probably why you feel the energy is shifted, because he's now about to do something or make some kind of big change. So he's at a crossroads right now. He's saying to you, yeah, because he doesn't want to lose you. The thought of you makes me smile inside. He doesn't want to lose you. As it's over, it's like, I can't lose you. I've got to make a choice, a decision. I need to do something. And the thought of you makes me smile inside. So I feel like this is a plan to take it to the next level. So the plan is to make a choice or a decision to take it to the next level in some way. So some form of ascension happening. Yeah, he's gathering strength and knowledge. Yeah, there's the crossroads. Okay, so there he is. He's about to take the lead in this connection. Okay, he's about to move forward and he's getting his strength to do so. So I love this card. You can see there the angel is helping him to gain his strength, his armor, his power. So he's about to do something and he's saying, don't give up on me. You know, I'm going to change. I'm going to do something differently. So what's the guidance for you? You've got a new day. Be grateful for everything. And this can also be why things are turning around and shifting, because you may be using gratitude more, focusing more on peace, surrendering, giving it to God. So there's a new day. What about his energy? What about his energy right now? Yeah, he doesn't want to be apart from you. He's going to communicate and reach out. So the pain that you've been in through any separation or anything you've been through, it's grown you and it's grown him. And now he's guided to initiate, take the lead and reach out. So he's going to be taking control, because being apart from you has taught him the lesson he needed to learn. So let me pull you a card from Mother Mary as well. Action, there you go, action. He's going to take action. It's all about the action. Today I take action related to the priorities that I've previously put off. So he's previously put this off, and he's previously perhaps treated you like you were an option, not priority. And now he's going to take action to make you priority. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. A pipe's frozen. Can I fix myself or call a plumber? Well, obviously, if a pipe, it's better to call a plumber to do it professionally, because you don't want to mess it up. You know, you ask our soul sister Lisa about that. Okay, ask if Lisa's in the chat, if she's still here or not, because she did a bit of plumbing herself and it was all going well, and then she ended up messing something up. So it may be better to call a plumber, but let's see what you need to know. I feel you just need to let go of control. So I feel I'm getting this definite message coming through about you don't need to control this yourself or do it yourself. So I feel that call a plumber would be the right thing to do. Okay, because I'm seeing this as like letting go of the need to do it yourself. I usually fix myself with this. Yeah, I feel that you don't want to do anything that's going to make it worse or cost more money. So I feel it would be the right thing to do. That's what I was listening. I know that obviously you're thinking, I can do it myself, because you do like doing things yourself, but I do feel it's the right thing to do, to let go and bite the bullet and call a plumber. Freezing weather, yeah, so you want to be careful with things like that, because you don't want to make it worse. I mean, Lisa ended up like breaking a pipe or something like that, so she did something she shouldn't have done, but she did quite a lot by herself good, and then she just made one mistake and everything went pear-shaped. So again, you know, be careful. I've just had to have a plumber come in to fix my kitchen tap, and then it was dripping. And it was dripping for like 4 weeks. And my landlord, you know, we waited till obviously the new year, and he came and he couldn't fix it. He needed a whole new, you know, like a whole new unit, not just changing something in the tap. He had to put a whole new tap thing on. So you never know, it could be something like that. So, but it's a pipe, obviously. So Nat says again, message from Charm, so cute. So thank you for donating again there, honey. Let's bring you some charms in then. See what comes out, okay? I'll have to use my magnifying glass for this, because they're so small, some of them. So you got a ring. Do you know, I knew you were going to get a ring, because when I went in there, I saw this ring. I saw that ring. I thought, you're going to get a ring. And there's a ring. So this could be a sign of marriage in the future. A proposal, an engagement, a commitment. So obviously rings are eternal. You've got Archangel Raphael with you as well. Okay, so I'm seeing this definitely as Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. So if you're going through anything physically right now, there's a healing around you. Raphael is around you. You've got a key as well. So you could be opening doors, new doors opening for you. This could be the key to your heart. It could be someone gaining the key to your heart. It could be a new experience ahead. You've got me. So I feel that you've got ME as well. ME could be significant initials or specific initials. But I feel me is about you, giving back to you, focusing on self-love, self-care. You've got the Cupid's arrow with the love in there as well. So I feel Cupid around you, the romance angels around you. Things are going to take off because you've got rockets. So things are about to move forward, move up. You know, things are going to start moving forward quickly in your life. And there's luck on your side. You've got four-leaf clover. You may even be seeing ladybirds or 1313. You're also being guided to slow down and give more to you. You've got the koala there. And yeah, you've got two koalas. Wow. I've just thrown that other one back in there, but you've got two koalas. So two koalas can also be a sign about union, like two animals. So I'm seeing the koala as like both of you needing to relax, take your time. You don't need to rush or force anything. You've got angels all around you protecting you because you've got an angel wing. And you've got a starfish. So there's a lot of healing happening in your connection. You've also got the panda reminding you that you are unique and special, and the shell. So the shell is about listening, guidance that you're receiving through things you overhear, or music. I've got music coming in. I haven't got a lyric there, but I've got music coming in as well. I want to pull you some bucket messages as well for this. Anything else you've got coming through? You've got inbox. So you could get a message coming into your inbox. Hang on, let me just get rid of this person. Okay, you could have a message coming into your inbox here. So you got message them. So you could receive a message and you got next month. So this could be about February. So you could get a message coming into your inbox and then you message them back, okay? You got a new job coming through as well and a phone call. Love this. So you got phone call, a new job, an inbox next month. And then you've got message them. So I feel there's communication coming in. This could be connected with Valentine's Day. Could be a new job that you're manifesting. So I feel there's things being manifested right now for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Indu. Thank you for the donation. Indu says, current energies of Pravesh for me. Does he still have feelings for me? His next actions, 5 months, no contact. Okay, so you've got mirrors. Okay, so you're going through the same things right now. That's what you need to know. So you're mirroring each other right now, which means you'll feel what this person is feeling. So when you're feeling perhaps a bit frustrated, that will be because he is too. If you're feeling turned on, he is too. If you wake up in the night, it's very likely he's waking up at that time too. So I feel you're definitely mirroring each other. So you could see 12:21 or 13:31, 11:11, mirrored numbers. He said, I don't, yeah, that's the thing, you can't get the words out. He knows he's hurt you. I don't want to be the reason you cry. And he is apologising for hurting you. He said, the thought of you makes me smile inside. So he doesn't want to make you cry, he wants to make you smile. I feel he's thinking of what words he can say when he comes back because he wants to come back. So how is he feeling in separation? How is he feeling right now? What's his next action? How is he feeling? Because I feel he's trying to find the right words. It was wrong to disappear. So he doesn't feel good about the fact that he disappeared or how you went into no contact. Or he doesn't feel good about how he handled this, okay? Because he knows it probably made you cry. He's saying, you are my always and forever. I always see signs that remind me of you. So he's being reminded of you constantly during this no contact phase. So what's his next step, or what's his action, or what's going to happen? Or you got, yeah, he's going to do something suddenly. So it will happen suddenly, spontaneously. You won't be expecting it at all. He will move forward or take some kind of action. Have we got any timeline? Because you're not really meant to know when, because you're learning to surrender and have faith in the when. You've got, it'll be during the morning. Okay, so it'll be during the morning. So I see morning as like from midnight really to 12 the next day. Or you could see this like when it goes light until midday. So I feel the morning energy is more about it's going to happen in the morning. So you could receive a message during the morning. Now it may happen in the morning, but I don't feel it's coming in that quick, okay? So I feel it's going to happen during the morning. that's when you'll receive contact, or you'll get inspired to take action in the morning. I hope that helps, okay? And I feel mourning as well is about mourning each other, missing each other, desiring each other, wanting each other as well. I hope that helps. Micah, thank you for the donation. Will he message me or apologise for lying? So is he going to message you or apologise for lying? We've got, he loves everything about you. So he wants you to know that he loves everything about you right now. So it's very clear that he is going to contact you because he does love everything about you. He loves you, okay? So what you need to know right now is you're both doing what needs to be done. This means you may be forgiving him in your own way or working through healing whatever's happened in your own way. It says right now, focus on your career, money, goals, project, self-care, and your hard work will pay off. So I feel right now it's so important that you focus on you and healing you and not holding on to resentment or pain around this, forgiving everything and rising. You've got grace and you've got joy. So if you're operating in grace and joy, that's going to open the doors for this communication to come in because you're doing the groundwork in a way to move forward. Okay, so you're saying, I block him. I definitely wouldn't block him because it's more about having self-control. Okay, because if you block him, it's causing a problem. If you're blocking, you're reacting. Unless we only block people if it's causing a problem on our business, for example, or in our life. So if you feel like he's being really horrible and nasty to you, then obviously blocking him is the right thing to do. But I'm not feeling that you need to block him. I feel what you need to do instead is find self-control so you're not obsessing about it all. Okay, and obviously he can't come forward if you've blocked him, or he'd have to come forward in a different way or find another approach. So I feel he's gaining confidence to come towards you, and he does feel like with you he could have everything. So I do feel he wants that with you, and there's an opportunity for this to move forward. So is he going to message you or apologise? I feel this person you've got a soul connection. So whether you see this person as your twin flame or a soulmate or whomever, you have a soul bond. So it's destined to come back around. So I do feel he's going to come back around. What does he want to apologise for? What does he want to apologise for? He's saying it was my fault. So I do feel he's going to tell you it was his fault. Even though there's no fault really. It's like everyone is learning. Leaving you was a mistake. So he feels like leaving you was a mistake. So I do feel he's going to come back and he wants to apologise to tell you it was his fault. It wasn't your fault. So obviously you do what's right for you, but we should never really block anybody unless it's affecting us professionally or in a detrimental way. Have self-control instead. Okay, so self-control is like not checking their messages or, like perhaps even deleting the app for a while or doing something that you have control over. Not blocking. Does that make sense? Because when we block our person, we're blocking ourselves. So it's really about you addressing your own pain around why you feel you needed to block him in the first place. And that may be that you need to forgive certain aspects of yourself or what's happened as well. Because remember, no one can hurt us without our own permission. So we have to take back our power in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Booking messages from Hitesh to Priyanka. So what does Hitesh want you to know? Okay, so quite a few things coming out. So first thing is you're being protected always. You are always loved and safe. That's what you need to know. So no matter what's going on, you are watched over by angels. Now, you are telepathically communicating through music. So I do feel he's sending you songs and signs through songs. And sorry, a dog just went past, someone walking a dog that looked just like a wolf there. So wolves are about telepathic communication. And you may see an animal that looks like a wolf, or you may see something that catches your eye in that way. He is finding courage right now to deal with whatever he needs to deal with, and I feel he could have some financial debt. So he could actually have money issues or money struggles that you're not even aware of, and that may make him angry. Okay, he wants to follow his truth to you because he feels depressed, he's in a lot of fear, he's struggling, and he's seeing signs about you constantly. And he's feeling the love. And he needs to love his life more. And I feel he feels that if he is with you, he would love his life more. So the lunar cycles are important as well. So the message, look at this, a red one in all of these. Because this is the masculine bucket. And I've clearly mixed in a feminine message. Because the message for you is, you just need to rest for now. Okay, in other words, don't try to control anything or make anything happen or need anything happen. Just trust the journey to unfold, because he's finding the strength to feel better, to love his life more, to gain courage to move forward towards you, to follow his truth. And this is what's happening during this lunar cycle, which is between now and the full moon on Sunday. So he's finding the courage to move towards you and deal with his own stuff. So rest for now. There's no need to try and make anything happen. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, thank you for the donation. Any message for my twin, please? So what does your twin want you to know? What does your twin want you to know? You've got I am ascending. So your person is getting ready for you in their own way, leveling up. You could see numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could be going through physical ascension symptoms. I feel they are as well. So they're going through something physically right now. So what are they going through physically? Fatigue, so tired. Okay, fatigue is about being tired. So they may not be sleeping very well, maybe struggling to sleep. We've got eyes as well, so they could be having eye issues because they're looking around at their life. We've got gas, so this is like farting, letting the air come out from the behind. So I feel that's because they want to do something and move forward, but they may be in a fear around it. So when we want to do something and we're holding ourselves back, we can have a lot of gas, okay? And fever, the heat between the two of you, the Kundalini rising. So I feel your person is intending to do something. They're just dealing with ascension first. They're preparing, they're getting ready. So there's a cleansing taking place. Anything else? Yeah, all paths lead back to you, the divine feminine. So they're finding their way home, ascending to do that. So whatever they're going through physically is getting their attention to make a move. So my daughter is having her exams soon. Will she be successful for higher studies and a nice job in the future? Well, she can connect with Archangel Zadkiel to help her to retain information so she can pass her exams or do well, okay? And I do feel as well that in the future, she may go through some heartbreak in love. But guess what? That's normal. We all go through heartbreak in love. So I feel it's more she's going to have success in her studies and in her job and everything else, but she may go through some heartbreak in a love relationship. So that's where she may find the struggle more. She may have more struggle around love than success. So, and we got father as well there. So this could be with someone who ends up being a father to her children. So she could have some issues, especially with the 4 of Wands being in reverse there. I know you've asked me about exams and stuff, but I feel this could be a message that she could have some issues with love, and it's for growth and learning. I know it's a weird one to come out, but that's what I'm connecting with. And this could also be about father as well. What's a relationship like with the father, with the dad, with the father of her father? What's that relationship like? Because that may also be built upon in some way. But I feel this is a message about she's going to have success, she'll have what she needs, okay? And you've got to understand that she'll be okay regardless whether she passes or she doesn't. She'll be successful in life because we always have what we need to. But I feel that if she calls on Archangel Zadkiel, she doesn't worry so much and she asserts herself, she'll be able to achieve her dreams. But I feel she's going to have more struggle in love than career. And isn't that the case for most of us? Most of you watching right now will have really successful careers and things going on with work, but you may be struggling with love, okay? And it's how we grow. So I feel you need to be aware of that, okay? It just come through for a reason. Anything else you need to know about this? Yeah, as long as she goes within and studies, she'll come out the other side of whatever it is she's doing. And I feel she'll be offered everything she needs. But I feel that she could have some issues in love. I don't know why that's coming through, but I need to tell you that, okay? I hope that helps. I'm just going to nip to the bathroom, guys, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. I'm going to go to the bathroom and then come back in a minute, okay? So my little lizard is going to look after the chat for me, and then I'll be back with Priyanka's donation. So give me a minute, okay? Okay, let me just have a drink. Okay, thank you, Lizard, for looking after the chat for me. Okay, thank you, guys. So we're going to do, I love that lizard. I love my little lizard as well. He's so cute, don't you think? Let me do a card for you, actually. This is for Snowy. Let me do you a card, actually, and then I'll move down back to the donation. So look at this as a miracle going to come into your life. So Mother Mary is saying, trust in God to know the perfect solution to this situation. This was Snowy, okay? So whenever it is you are wanting right now, pray about it and a miracle will come in. That's your message, okay? Have faith. So Priyanka, thank you for the donation. What's coming in for Priyanka soon? Bucket and charms messages. So what's coming in for you? They give me some fear. I feel you need to let go of fear, okay? And obviously we've just done some bucket messages. So we're going to do the red ones now. So first of all, you got a new home. So you may be moving, or there could be an opportunity to perhaps live with your person or have a new home. This could be about redecorating or, you know, moving somewhere new, but you may have to wait for that. And then something will come in quick. So if you give it time, whatever you're wanting, something will come in quick. But I do feel there could be a new home. Something, you've got Valentine's Day here as well. And you've got happy event. So Valentine's Day could be a very happy event for you. Isn't that interesting? That's come up. So Valentine's could be a very happy event. We've got children and text message. So this could be a sign that in the future, if this is what you're manifesting, that you're manifesting children and a new home. I feel these are to let you know that these are things you're manifesting. So I feel you're manifesting a family, you're manifesting a home, you're manifesting marriage. These things are going to come in for you. And it all starts with a text message, and you may be waiting for that right now. So I feel you're being guided to wait for communication or for something to happen. Get you some charms. Anything you need to know. You got scissors. So you may be cutting cords with something or someone from the past. Scissors may be significant in some other way to you. This could be about having a haircut, or scissors are about release. So releasing something that needs to go. It's interesting that they're giving me like that V and E. So you got an E and a V, but it's how it come up like VE. Okay, VE, like as in initials VE. But you've got V and E, they may mean something to you. You've got a key and you've got a cross. So I feel you are very much connected with God, Jesus, the angels, they're all around you. Heavenly help. You know, I mean, this is a beautiful key, like an intricate key, like a very detailed key as well. So this key is going to open something very special. That could be the door to the new home. You've got astrology. I'm getting astrology in this. This is like Saturn, okay? This looks like Saturn. So Saturn could be significant to you. So you may want to do some research on Saturn and how the Saturn placements are for perhaps this year, how it may affect you. And I'm seeing astrology. So you may get messages through the signs. You know, I'm starting to do the signs now as well. You've got a black bow, okay, like a dicky bow. They call them dicky bows here in the UK. So that may be significant. This can mean like events or going to a party, something like that coming in. And what's this? Oh, it's a cat. Wow. So cats are about independence. So you could have a spirit animal around you. You may have a cat, or you may want to get a cat in this new home. But you're being reminded that you are independent. So enjoy where you are right now, because everything you're manifesting is coming in time. Have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Thoughts and messages and feelings on Mark after I found out his lie. Well, aren't we just connected with that, okay? Because he came through, didn't he, and said it was my fault. And leaving you was a mistake. I'm sure these cards came up. So that's how he feels about it. He feels like leaving you was a mistake and it was his fault. So that's how he feels. He feels bad about the whole thing, okay? So, how's he feeling after you found out? It's made him make a decision or come to a crossroads. There's going to be a big change. It was meant to happen this way, fate and destiny, to bring in a positive outcome. So what you need to know is no matter how bad it is or how awful it perhaps seems in the moment, it's all happened for a reason. So it's all happening to move you towards a positive outcome, even though there may be a delay now. I hope that helps, okay? Transcend the mind, thank you for the donation. Liz, my energy currently, I don't feel good. I'm sending you lots of love. Breathe, okay? So you need this quiet time. So maybe because there's quiet time why perhaps you don't feel good, or you need quiet time to get your energy back. So go into peaceful silence and listen. So if you go into silence, calm your mind, breathe, you'll start to feel better. Okay, so are you in the chat right now? Okay, is it because of silence why you don't feel good? Because or is it physically, it's affecting you physically? Okay, but I feel that things are going to improve, okay? Because I want to bring Raphael in as well. Let me just see what else is coming through. Yeah, you need to balance your energy right now. So perhaps go in nature, go for a walk, breathe, relax your mind, call on your angels. You need to calm your energy down a little bit, okay? Archangel Raphael is saying, and have some fun. So you may just be making everything serious right now. Have fun, relax your energy, do something that makes you smile, makes you laugh, that pulls you out of the stress that you're in or the struggle. Raphael, balancing your energy is the key. Okay, so Mother Mary has been very clear. She's saying go into peaceful silence and listen. Listen to your mind. Listen to what you're feeling and thinking. What else? What else is coming through? What else do you need to know? What else, okay? You've got talk about your feelings. So you may need to write down your feelings. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you've got to talk to someone about your feelings if you don't want to. Write down your feelings. Journal them down. You'll feel better. It says tell a friend how you feel. So maybe even talking to someone in your life will help you. But if you can't do that, or if you feel you don't want to do that, then journal your feelings down because it will help you to feel better. Also, journaling gratitude will help you too. You know, the more you journal down what you're grateful for, the more it turns things around. So there is a way out of this, okay? And it's to do with quiet time, having quiet time for yourself. So if it's quiet time that's causing a problem, you need that to replenish your energy and to give back to you. Because, you know, sometimes we can be annoyed with like silence and no contact and things like that. And you are preparing for the next step. So I feel what you need to know is whatever's going on, you will get married and have commitment in your life. You will move towards that at the right time. So have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Poojar, thank you for the donation. Poojar says, what's my future? Just left a gaslighting guy. Well, you know, I don't use those labels on this channel because everything's from love or fear. So try and take that label away. And remember that this person was just operating in their own pain, their own fear. They weren't perhaps ready for you. So it's not like they were meaning to gaslight you. It was, you know, they were dealing with their own stuff. These are all new age names. Gaslighter, avoidant. These words didn't exist years ago. Everyone is operating from love or fear. So there's change coming in for you. So now you've obviously left this person behind you. What's ahead now is change. So you're preparing for change. So you're transforming. You're perhaps healing from that situation and preparing for what's coming. So you could see 555 a lot on the clock, or in general. You may see butterflies, dragonflies. So you're getting ready for a change, okay? So what else is coming into your future? You've got enthusiasm. So this is an opportunity now to be excited. Okay, there's something new coming in for you. You've left behind what doesn't serve you. Now you can get excited about the future. Whenever you do what's you're most passionate about. So Mother Mary is saying, whatever you're most passionate about is a direction you should follow. So do things you're passionate about. Perhaps think about your dreams, your goals, your desires. Perhaps becoming the best version of yourself to manifest what you want and release the burden. So the struggle and the burden around this guy, give it all to heaven. And I feel the reason why this has come out is to let you know that you can work on forgiving this person because, you know, to heal it in your own way doesn't mean you've got to see them again, because they were dealing with a lot of burdens inside. So it wasn't that they were a gaslighter, even though it may come across to you that way. This person was dealing with a lot of burdens and stress that they perhaps projected onto you. So forgive them and rise. It doesn't mean you've got to be with that person or be around them. you're choosing a new path now, a path of change that's going to lead to more enthusiasm and passionate things in your life. I hope that helps, but you've got to be patient with yourself as you transform. Janie, thank you for the donation. Does seem Blake delay reunion with Wes? No, because you can never delay what's meant to be. Everything happens for a reason, and he's not ready for you at this moment because he is obviously dealing with his own stuff. Okay, so it won't delay it. It may push the timeline out a little bit, but it won't necessarily get in the way, or it's not going to stop you from being together if that's the plan. So I'm not really feeling it's a delay, no. I feel what is happening is you're exploring your own feelings. Okay, you're exploring where your heart is. You're exploring what you want. So you've got to do that to move into that commitment with Wes in the future anyway, because you don't want to kind of rush into something with Wes and then think of what perhaps could have been with someone else. And obviously, if this Blake has got your attention, I love the name, by the way, if Blake's got your attention, then obviously he's in your life for a reason. So explore it, see where it goes, or do what feels right to you. If something feels good to you, Janie, do that. If something feels off, don't do it. So what's going to happen with Blake or Wes? I'm going to just ask the angels. Does seem Blake delay your reunion? No, because you've got that. That's the power of love. So no is the answer. I feel you've got to do this for you because you're exploring this part of you, if that makes sense. So you bring each other back to life. You bring out the inner child in each other. Now, that's maybe how you feel about Blake right now. You may feel like Blake's brought you back to life in some way, or he's helping you be more youthful or playful, but also you and Wes will bring each other back to life as well. So I feel the message is when the right time is, when it's the right time for you and Wes, you'll both come back together. I hope that helps, okay? Shara, thank you for the donation. Shara says, hi Liz, I have a question. The mother of my twin flame, Christy, loved me at the first time, but then detested me. Why? It's not about you, it's about their own self. It's nothing to do with you. I heard that as usual in twin flame connection. Is that right? Thank you. Well, what you have to learn, it's not you really, I wouldn't say it's usual for people to hate people. It's usual for things to get in the way, or for there to be obstacles and challenges. I wouldn't necessarily say everyone's mother of the twin flame is going to hate the divine feminine at all. Everyone's got their own lessons with karmic people. I feel that what your lesson is to not take that personally, and to remember it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. I mean, this person, this mother could be like, feeling that way because she may feel like you're taking him away from her, or there's many reasons. It's nothing, they're giving me an itchy eye. It's nothing as well. There could be jealousy there because the left eye is the feminine side. And I feel that she may be jealous of you in some way, or maybe she sees something in you that she wishes she'd have been able to explore in her own life, and perhaps she feels like she's gone past that point of being able to do that. Or I feel there's some kind of jealousy that you trigger in her. So it's not that you're doing anything wrong or you're a nasty person or anything like that. It's the fact that you've triggered some wounding in her that she needs to heal, and that's really what the divine feminine is built for, to trigger wounds in others. Okay, so I feel that that's what's going on. I feel there's some kind of soul lesson that you've triggered or activated something in her that she needs to heal. Okay, so don't take it personally and feel like, oh my God, she hates me, or she'll hate some part of herself that you bring out of her, and that's the truth. So you've activated some truth in her, okay? So what you've done is be lovingly honest. As long as you're being lovingly honest with yourself and others, you're not doing anything wrong. And I don't feel you have done anything wrong anyway, so you need to forgive yourself. Okay, so how does your twin flame feel about you? You've got your twin is connecting with you at night, because that may be how they're connecting with you right now, whether it's dreaming about you or thinking about you at night, or if there is any contact going on. But you fill them up with happiness. So you fill your twin up with happiness regardless of what is going on with the mother. Okay, so I just want to see how the mother really sees you as movement, someone who's come in fast and changed things around. Or I feel that the mother sees you as someone who brings in a lot of change. And that can also cause a problem as well for them because they may not like change. I hope that helps, okay? But obviously, I don't feel that you've done anything wrong at all. Miss Onions, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get a card, please, on my future with DM? And if there's a timeline, will he come to me or do I reach out to him? Okay, well, you're going to ask yourself the question first. Who usually reaches out first? If it's you, then let him come to you. If it's him, then you reach out to him. Okay, but he hates the silence. So he may be waiting for you to make a move, or he may be about to make a move. So you've got to ask yourself that question, because the thing is, if you're always reaching out, then you've got to let him come to you. If he's always reaching out, then it's your turn to make a move. So that answers your question, but he doesn't like the silence, and you don't like the silence. So both of you don't like the silence, okay? Even though there will be lessons being learned, and he wants to be different, and there's karma there. So maybe there's karma to do it differently. And I feel this about him reaching out to you. Okay, but obviously you need to ask yourself that question first. Who is the one who's always reaching out? Or who is the one who's making the most moves? And that's the person that needs to take the step back, okay? So, messages coming through. First card is surrender. I feel you need to let him come to you for this to come out. It says, stop, just let go. Just stop stressing about it. Stop chasing, stop all the worry, stop, and they will come back. So I feel that's your card. Okay, so if you stop worrying about it, he will come to you. So I feel that's the message. You've got to let go right now and know your own value. So when you know your own value as a divine feminine, when you know your own worth, when you know you're the prize, then he's going to come to you. He's going to fight for you. So honor and know your worth, because you are sexy, desirable, sassy, classy, confident and attractive, and they know it too. So there's definite message about you letting him come to you or them come to you. And that's you being independent. Okay? Says you are inspiring to so many, including your person. Be proud of who you are and everything that you have achieved, because you are magnificent. So when you know that you are magnificent and you know your own value and you're surrendering, everything will move forward, because this is divine love. You're destined to be together. You were destined to meet since the beginning. So the card for your future is that you're destined to be, and that you will be together. But the karma, there it is again. Isn't that interesting when he got karma coming through? The karma is that you need to focus on being you, and the universe will take care of the rest. So a very clear message there about it needing to be equal give and equal take, and your person needs to come to you. You want a timeline. Any timeline from reaching out to you, or any timeline. Remember, you've got to surrender first. That's your lesson. That means stop obsessing, checking your phone, worrying, and we're all guilty of doing that, okay? So you've got in a few weeks and just around the corner. So it's just around the corner in a few weeks if you let go. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. I saw Kashif in my dream, okay? So you saw him in your dream. That's a good sign. It means that he's going to take action or something's happening. He's saying he's come into that dream to say to you that you mean more to him than you think. So you may think he doesn't care about you or he doesn't think about you, but he does. So he's entered your dream to tell you in his own way that you mean more to him than you think. That's what you need to know. So what's the guidance for you right now, Saranga? Okay, what's the guidance for you? The angels say he's going to reach out to you. You're learning to trust enough to let him do that. So it's a sign of incoming communication, but you've got to let him do that, okay? I hope that helps. We've got SS, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, what am I manifesting in my twin flame journey? Any guidance from the angels? So what you're manifesting is some kind of ending. Okay, the cycle is completing. Get ready for the new chapter ahead. So this could be a karmic ending, could be the end of separation, the end of a cycle repeating all the time. That's what the angels want you to know. So you're getting ready for a new chapter. That's what you manifest, a new beginning or some kind of new cycle. What's the guidance from the angels? The romantic feelings are real. You're also manifesting some kind of time being spent together, like going on a romantic date or spending quality time with each other. That's what you're manifesting. This could be connected with Valentine's Day as well. I've got real Valentine's energy through that card there. So Mother Mary is saying to you, devotion. And the more you don't devote time to yourself, this journey, this love, the quicker things move forward. And I feel what you're manifesting is devotion from each other, a commitment, okay? So as you fully commit to your values, to your relationships and God, then you get clear about what to do next. So if you're working on the connection with yourself and God, source, the creator, the universe, then everything else is going to move into place. But I feel what you're actually manifesting is devotion to each other. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Liz, may you clarify, please, what's the delay now? Okay, so what's the delay now? What's the delay now? Okay? Reflection. It's not the right time because there's lessons being learned, realizations being had, epiphanies, working things out. It's all about the planning phase, the processing phase. For both of you, really, because you're being guided to replenish your energy at this time, to allow. So it's about alignment. It doesn't mean there's necessarily anything big or huge in the way. Your person is currently processing what the next steps are, or what to do, or how they need to move forward. And you may be frustrated because of the timing of this. So let me bring you in a message from Archangel Honiel to calm your energy at this time. So what do you need to know from Archangel Honiel? Okay, look around at all the wonderful things you have to be grateful for. Okay, you take so much for granted. Observing your blessings reminds you how wonderful your life really is at this very moment. So in other words, focus on how amazing your life is now without the need for something to move forward today. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Kashif and Nana B's absence is hurting way more than the imagination. So this means filling up your own cup. You can't like say, right, I need to be with Kashif or I need to be with Nana B to feel happy, because happiness is always an inside job. So your inner child is in pain because your inner child is feeling neglected and stressed out, not chosen, not needed, not wanted. So you've got to fill up that part of yourself, okay? Angels, please help me to purge it out. I'm losing my moral radar somewhere. Nana B is in touch but the pain. So you're going to work more on self-love, giving back to you, loving yourself more, being in your own integrity. Trust your ability to know what's true for you. So you've got to understand that when you're in your integrity, you know what your truth is. Okay, you also know that right now, they can't be with you the way you want them to be with you because there's other things going on. They've got other attachments or other obligations. So this doesn't mean that you're not worthy or you're not enough. It means you've got to fill up your own cup. Give back to you. The angels want you to focus on you right now, not the need for someone else. Focus on being the light. Focus on lightening the load, praying about it, giving it to God. See the light within yourself and everyone else. So try and see the good in them. That they are healing in their own way, that they are learning their own lessons, doing their own thing for their own soul growth and learning. You know, it's not just about you, and I don't mean that to sound harsh, but it's true. They will be dealing with their own stuff, and that will be important to them. So they'll be thinking more about their own self than you, and that's not them being selfish, it's them working on their self-preservation. So what's coming is a new beginning, a leap of faith, a new start. This is about you taking control of your own life and saying, I can handle this. I'm strong. So I want to bring in Adam, the first man. Okay. So what does Adam want you to know? Forbidden. Be very careful. This is about you going, you've got to be careful. You're being protected right now from things that are forbidden at this moment because you know they're both dealing with other people. So you don't want to get dragged into any chaos, okay? So you're actually being protected. So try and see it that way. So Adam's saying be very careful. Once you eat the fruit, there's no going back. Turn away from temptation and pray for strength and self-control. So what that means is you've got to be strong right now and recognize that you are being protected at this time. You don't need to be involved in third-party situations or chaos, drama, karmic struggle. Just focus on self-love, giving back to you, and focus on the light, okay? Because again, you've donated and said, when will leave the karmic or know who I am? So again, you've got to remember you're being protected right now. Look at this with self-control. Before you act, think, are you operating in love or fear? stop and regain composure and then take the next steps. So I feel this is another reason why they hold themselves back, because they don't want to take the wrong pathway. They don't want to bring more pain or drama or chaos in. Okay, so when will they leave the karmic or know who they are? They already know who you are. They're not going to let you go. They want it all with you. So it will happen at the right time, when you stop stressing, panicking, needing to have them there. You know, when you heal you. So you got August could be significant here. Okay, so August time. So I feel that around August, something's going to start shifting in the right direction. And this makes sense because I've got a reading coming up on the channel soon about between now and August, okay, as the Lionsgate being significant. So something could be happening around August time. That's what there's hope around August. The yellow is also about your intuition, the solar plexus. You have to trust what you feel inside. And you're April. So this could be between April and August time. But you've got to remember that, right, yeah, integrity, exactly about what's forbidden. So this can also be about you knowing. I don't know if there's a child involved as well, okay? This could also be connected with children, doing what's right for kids. But I feel what you need to know is that right now, you've got to trust the process of the journey. Okay, and then you've donated again and said, I feel Nana B understands how much I love him, and Kashi, if he gets everything. But why does he not understand everything? Because he's learning. Because he's learning in his own timeline. He doesn't learn the way you learn. He learns the way he learns for his soul growth and learning. So even though you're one soul, or however you connect with souls or twin flames, whoever you perceive these people to be in your life, he's learning his own lessons in his own time. He's not going to learn the way you learn. It's like teachers know that all kids don't learn the same way. Some kids learn through things they see. Some kids learn through things they hear. You know, everyone learns differently. So you've got to understand they're learning in their own way. Okay, so you've got to find peace in that. It's not on your timeline, it's in God's timeline. So I want to bring Archangel Metatron in. What does Archangel Metatron want you to know? He's saying to you, love yourself, the past you, the present you, the future you. And really this is also about what they are going through too, because they have to give themselves permission to be happy, to leave behind the past version of themselves. So this is about you loving yourself right now. And the card went back in, so I do feel they do stop themselves from doing things that they do want to do. So the guidance is, even God had a day off. So you've got to have some time off. And this is about you relaxing about the journey. Turn your phone off, go in nature, give yourself a break. Everything will come to you at the exact right moment. Have patience. Okay? Time really is an illusion. It's all a matter of perception. And you get frustrated because you think, why not now, you know? And the angels say have goals, but don't pressure yourself. Take the pressure off them. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? So I feel the message is about relaxing, about timings. I hope that helps, okay? Shro, thank you for the donation. Sorry, Shro, I can't even say it. Sure, I'm sorry I can't say it, honey. So your person may be struggling to get words out here. So I have another question, please. My best friend Florentine has met someone else, Mahmood. She is married, but I want to know if you feel some kind of twin flame connection and if she has a future with him. So she's married, but she's got these feelings for someone else. So clearly what she needs to do then is look to marriage. Or this person's come into her life to help her to address her karmic marriage. If she feels this person is a soul connection and she has a future with someone else, she's got to look at a marriage and change what she's currently in. So this person will have come in to question, if she can question a marriage, to work out what she truly does want. Okay, so this is about self-respect as well. So maybe she's not being treated the way she wants to be treated in a marriage, or she doesn't perhaps feel she's being respected. It says honour and love yourself through healthy actions. So I feel really what she needs to do is to do something healthy. So for example, if she's married, it's not healthy to have an affair with this other person. It's healthy to end that marriage first and then pursue that. And again, it's about really realising, you know, do I want to remain in my marriage or be free to be able to pursue something else? So it's not even whether this person is a twin flame or not. This person is activating a to look at her situation and think, am I happy? Do I want to be elsewhere? Is this really the life for me? That's why this person's come into her life, okay, because she may be questioning her foundation right now. And this could shake her foundation, okay? But she's got to remember that if she does something that she regrets, she's going to lose things as well. So I feel she's got to look at a situation very clearly. So is this a twin flame? Okay, is this person a twin flame? And obviously she'll know herself by the way she feels. No reader can actually say that 100%. It's up to her to go within. We've got this person's come into her life, regardless of what the connection is, so she can remove distractions. So she can either have, this person may be a distraction, so she's got to put a boundary down and say, no, you know, I don't want to get distracted with this person because I love my marriage and I'm happy where I am. Or this person has come in to help her to realise that a marriage is a distraction from what she's truly meant to be in. So I feel only time will tell. Okay, anything else? Yeah, we got the sacred path there. It's like she knows that what she's doing is a sacred path. So she's got morals and beliefs around this marriage. But this person may have made her smile again. It's happened very spontaneously. But she's got to stop and think first. So I feel the message is it's making her look at life and think, am I happy or not? So I can't give you the answer to your question because I'm not meant to. I need you to understand that right now what's happening is it's all happening for a higher good to question a marriage. Does that make sense? Just bear with, my chat just went off, so I need to refresh. I'm pretty sure I'm at the top anyway. I think I'm at the top of the chat here. Let me go back on. Hang on a minute, guys. Bear with me a second. It just flipped off. So it's so annoying when it does this because then I have to wait for it to load back up. I'm just waiting for it to load back up. Okay, bear with me a second. I'm going to answer some questions out of the chat now. So you don't need to donate anymore, guys, you know, because I'm going to answer some in the chat. If I haven't answered your question, just pop it in the chat for me. There we go. Okay, it's come back on. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to answer Palami. Great to see you, honey. So Palami says, hi, Sunshine, can I get any health updates on R? What are his thoughts in his current energy? Does he have feelings? Does he still have feelings for me? Any messages? You know he still has feelings for you. You've got to stop doubting that, because if you're questioning that, you're going to manifest more things that make you feel like he doesn't care. Okay, so he needs to relieve the stress, and you need to relieve your stress as well about things as well. Breath work, gratitude will help as well. So the treatment is to relieve stress. So obviously he's very stressed around his situation. And being near water brings in the calm energy flow. So he may be thinking about some kind of holiday or vacation around water, going where water is. I don't know if he lives near water, but he may be thinking of going to the ocean or by a river or a lake or something like that, because I feel that would help, and have some fun. So to relieve stress, what can we do? We can have fun, we can go near water, we can relax, we can have a break. So I feel he is stressed. It's more like health-wise right now. He's stressed out than anything else, rather than like the physical symptoms. He feels like he's dealing with a lot of stress and he needs to have more fun. He will come through for you, which means he will reach out when the time is right. He will show up for you because he does want it all with you. But again, you've got to have faith in the when. He's been through a huge change in his life and he's going through a big transformation. You know, and those transformations can take years to get used to. So he's saying, I have trouble expressing myself. So he's struggling with opening up, coming to you, telling you how he feels. He's struggling with all of that. Okay, just bear with me. I'll get rid of this person. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So I feel this is about just knowing that he's struggling with expressing himself at this point. He feels what he feels for you. He just struggles with actually getting it out, okay? So you've got to ground yourself right now. A higher level of understanding is coming in. So instead of making it all about you, try and have compassion for what he's going through. Try and put yourself in his, I won't say shoes, try, you know why, but try and put yourself in his mind, in his life and what he's going through, and ground yourself and recognise that it's so important right now you focus on you. So Mother Mary is saying to you, enthusiasm. Whatever you're most passionate about is a direction to follow. Now, obviously, he's passionate about you and he wants to follow that through. You know, he wants to take action on that because he does feel this passion for you. But I feel this message is for you to focus on what you're enthusiastic about. Focus on what you want and on what you're doing. Focus on your goals and your dreams instead of making it all about, you know, needing him to be in contact with you. And I mean that with love, okay? Because when the time is right, nothing can stop you from being together. Your union is destined. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. If Mark loves me, why does he keep liking? Because he's learning, isn't he? He's learning his lessons. He's learning how to be his best version. And he's obviously in a lot of pain. He knows he's hurt you. He knows he's caused you pain. This is him running away and you being left devastated thinking, what is going on? So he knows what he's done and he's now licking his wounds. He feels bad about it and he will come forward and apologise to you. You know, this is showing you very clearly so you don't need to donate again because it's showing you the truth. He knows he's hurt you. Now he's sitting in that energy of, what have I done? And he will come back and come on his knees to say sorry to you. Okay, and you'll have a choice what you do. And it's also happening so you can forgive everything now and rise in your own way. Because no one can hurt you without your own permission. Okay, so you've got to forgive yourself for perhaps allowing something to happen as well. This is also teaching you to perhaps set boundaries down or to know what you will and won't accept in this situation. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do the beautiful Ling. Thank you for being such an amazing mod all the way through for me, honey. And Donna and Victor and everyone else who's in here. Ling's been in right from the beginning. I really appreciate it so much. And so has Donna as well. So Ling says, where's your question? Hang on, let me find it. What is next for ST and me, Ling? Message from him to me. So what's his message right now? What's going on with him? What's going on with him, okay? You're going through the same thing. So a lot of mirrored energy coming through. Good to be seeing mirrored numbers as well. 11, 11, 12, 21, 13, 31, 14, 41, all of that, okay? So the guidance for you is to be patient and to have faith in God's timing, the universe. You've got the wheel here. So be patient and loving and kind to yourself at this time. Compassion is the key. Call on your angels. Everything that's meant for you will be for you. Have faith. So you got the wheel there. Things are going to turn around. So what's he want you to know? He's saying, I'm ready to talk. He's saying he knows you're going to be together. So when he's ready to talk, he's going to tell you he knows you're meant to be together. So the Knight of Power is about giving it a bit more time. Because he will come through and talk to you. And tell you how he feels, okay? What else do you need to know? He could lose himself in you. And that's the problem. He feels vulnerable when he's around you. He feels like he gets stressed out. Like he has no control over his thoughts or his mind. So that's what he's struggling with. So what's the guidance for you? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm going to answer some from the chat. There's no need to donate because I'm going to just grab some out of the chat, okay? So obviously I appreciate the meets, but I want to answer a couple in the chat as well, perhaps people who can't donate. So be grateful for everything right now. Focus on self-love, self-care, know your own worth and value, trust the process, and allow everything to move forward. So you a message from Mother Mary. He's getting ready to talk. That's what's going on with him. Yeah, he's getting ready to take action when the time is right. When the time is right, he'll take action and he'll make you a priority, even though he's previously put that off. So he will make... I want to do my intention deck for you. So what's his intention? What's his next intention? So he's watching you on social media. I need to stop looking at your social media and do something. Okay, so he feels like he needs to do something instead of just watching, okay? So he will do something. I hope that helps, okay? Actually, it's fine. If you want to donate, you can, but I'm not going to be on for a lot longer because I've been on for nearly 3.5 hours and I did a 4-hour one the other day as well. And it says Monday, I've got things to do in the afternoon. So you can donate if you want to, but I will be going off in probably about 20 minutes, okay? So we're going to do the beautiful Brittany. Thank you for being here, honey. Brittany says, good morning, Liz. Is Austin going through something? I also got online this morning and he instantly got online when I did. So that shows how in sync you are. That the universe is aligning things, that you're feeling the romantic feelings. I feel he could do something around Valentine's Day. Wanting to go on a romantic date and spend real quality time with you. So he is feeling that way. I feel he's been dreaming about this as well. So he could reach out on Valentine's Day. Something could happen on that date. Okay, it could be a perfect excuse for him to make a move or for something to happen, or maybe you've been thinking about that too. So we've got, yeah, he will choose you. And this is like over what he's currently doing. It doesn't mean over someone else. It means over like work or what he's putting his energy into. And he is ready to talk. So I feel this is why you saw him online when you were online, because I feel the universe is guiding you back together. So I feel something could happen on Valentine's Day. What else is going on? Okay, see what those are. 3 cards. So first one is the Empress. You've got to remember you're the divine feminine. And that means he is miserable without you, no matter what he's going through, okay? And you are going to come together regardless of the when. So you are going to come together. You will celebrate good times together. This could be over the next 3 weeks. So again, this could be something to do with Valentine's Day. So your lesson right now, or your message from heaven is to take a step back and let him take the lead. To remember who you are, which means you are the egg, and the egg does not chase the sperm, okay? You've got to know your own value, because he is in deep pain and regret over the past. He needs to forgive everything to feel free. You're going to get through this. So I do feel he's miserable without you, and he's perhaps a bit fed up about something. That's the energy he's in right now. So until he's free, to move towards you or come towards you, focus on gratitude and self-love. Free yourself of any toxic habits or things that keep you stuck. Find and enjoy your freedom. So allow everything to unfold naturally. Do things you love doing. Focus on joy and peace and all of that. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. I'm trying not to overthink this new connection, especially since I can't let go of Ezekiel. Any guidance on love? So obviously, really, Zeke is the one who has your heart, okay? So remember that God is your truth and God is there for you. And when you pray and you ask for help, it is given. So what God is saying is, step out of the way. Surrender any need for control in order to make room for God's healing love to flow through you in this situation. So regarding what's going on with Zeke, I feel it's about giving that to God and having faith that that's going to turn around. And remembering who you are. The mother here is you. It's like you being the divine feminine in this connection. And that you honour your own humanness and your divinity, because you are a divine being, but you're also human. Which means you're going to make mistakes. We all do. Well, you're going to have certain feelings and emotions. We all do. So as much as you perhaps want to move forward with this new connection, you also know there's pain around what you've been through in the past and your heart is still there. So understand that with Zeke right now, he's working up to speaking his truth and he wants you intimately. He's still feeling your energy. He's still feeling all the desire for you. That hasn't gone away. And that's why you'll feel the connection and the pull. So how else does Zeke feel? He knows he doesn't want to be the reason why you cry. Okay, and he knows he's been foolish and he's messed you around and he's sorry about that. So I do feel he's in pain right now to feel or think that you are moving on. Okay, so I just want to see what else comes out at you. Ground yourself. A higher level of understanding is coming. So make sure you're spending time to breathe and be in the moment. And if you wait, it will happen. Now it's simply not the right time. So it's okay to explore this connection you're in because it's not the right time with Zeke, but it will be. He can't get his words out. He's tongue-tied right now. He wants to talk, but I feel he's struggling to. So I feel the message here is to know that it's just not the right time with Zeke. That's why you're in this other connection. But it will be at the right time. I do feel you're going to end up with him. But you've got to work out if you want to be exploring a relationship or you want to be on your own. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Sam says, Dear Liz, is he upset with me after the morning where I need to know any messages from him? I feel he is busy. Messages for me. I'm feeling low and tired. I love my job, but my management is discouraging me. So first of all, A is saying to you, I'm trying my best to forgive. So what does he need to forgive? I've never met someone like you and I still think about you. So he is thinking about you right now and he's doing his best to forgive. So if he is upset with you, he's trying to forgive you or forgive the circumstances or the situation. This doesn't necessarily mean you've done something wrong, but he is trying to forgive, whether it's like to forgive himself or forgive you, because he knows he's never met anyone like you. He knows he's never going to meet anyone like you again. So I do feel whatever's going on, you're going to sort it out. And the reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling today is because he's stressed and he can't sleep, and you're picking up on that too. So I feel you're mirroring each other in that way. Okay, so I feel you've just got to give him some time. He feels your presence all around him right now. So what's the guidance from Mother Mary? So Mother Mary is saying, watched over, you've been watched over. So you could see 444, you could see angel feathers, rainbows. Allow yourself to feel safe and enjoy your life, knowing that heaven is watching over you and your loved ones. So you're not on your own, okay? What else do you need to know? You are blessed right now, and if there is anything going on with legal matters, it will be sorted out. Okay, the thing I've got coming through here as well is this could be to do with management. It says karmic endings will lead to a better future no matter what the drama is. Okay, so whatever the drama is you're going through with work right now, this is going to lead to an ending, a karmic ending or a better future, because you were blessed and you're blessed in the future. So you already have everything you could ever want. Okay, focus on your blessings. This is your promise of everything else coming to you in divine timing. So if there is anything going on with your job, with legal stuff, or justice really will be done, this is like fairness coming in for all. So I want to get you a message from Archangel Jeremiah around this work situation. What do you need to know? What do you need to know about this work situation? Even though I feel it's all going to sort out, you just need to be open and honest. It says a heart-to-heart open and honest mutual conversation is needed. Sit down and discuss it calmly with all parties involved. Now that may mean you and A are going to do that, or this could be with work, because I feel this could be to do with work as well. But don't be worried if anything ends, because there's something better coming anyway. Something will come, if you end something, something else will come. I'm not saying you're going to do that, but if you do, I'm talking about work, there'll be something else that comes that brings more blessings in. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got Wish right now. Thank you for the donation, honey. DMs, feelings, girlfriend situation, next action and timeline. So how is he feeling about you today? How is he feeling about you today? He's saying, have I lost you? So he is afraid he's going to lose you. And he wants more with you, but he's scared. And this could be about changing that karmic situation as well, ending that cycle. And he's saying, seeing you makes my day. So if he sees you, whether it's on social media or in personal, however he sees you, just know that when he does, it makes his day. That's how he feels about you. He gets excited, he feels good when he sees you. But he is worried he's lost you. So he wants to do something, but he's scared. So I feel he does want to take some form of action towards you, but I feel he's afraid right now. Okay, so what else do you need to know? He's worried you're going to move on. For some reason, he's worried that you're going to move on. Okay, whether he's had a dream about you and you were moving on, or you were with someone else in this dream, or he's worried if he doesn't do something, you're going to end the cycle. And I feel he is going to move towards you between now and July. So I know it seems a far away timeline, but it's the furthest timeline out. They always give me the furthest timeline out, because it depends on his ego, fear and everything else. So he is going to end that cycle as well. I feel he is going to also end the karmic cycle he's in between now and July. So I feel July could be a timeline where he's able to pursue you. So all paths lead back to you finding a way home. So he's already on his way to you. So no matter what's going on in the karmic situation, he's finding a way out of that to pursue you, because all paths lead to you. I hope that helps, okay? Simran, thank you for the donation. Career reading, please. So what's going on with your career? Well, first of all, you are the Empress, so you are a natural nurturer, which means you're naturally good at looking after people or making people feel good or feel better or feel safe. So this is like someone who's in a caring role, or someone who's a healer, or someone who is very loving and kind and gentle, and there may be an ending around something for something else to happen. So you may be thinking about how you can walk away from something to have something different. Okay, but what I'm getting as well is, because the angels always give you what you need to know instead of what you want to know. So this could be nothing about that at all. This could be about you being in pain over a separation in love, and you being reminded that you are the divine feminine and that all paths lead home, okay? That separation is illusion. So there may be an extra message in there for you. But you've got honest work, and this is really about you moving away from things that you're not feeling good about, or doing something more honest for you. So honest work can also be like putting hard work into something that's more aligned with your spiritual path. But it says, it's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. So take that when it resonates with you. But what I'm getting is that you are a natural healer. And if you do something that's more in alignment with your spiritual truth, you're going to gain more satisfaction. Anything else you need to know? I'm going to say no more donations, guys, because I will need to go off soon. So no more donations. I do appreciate them, but you haven't been on for nearly 4 hours. So no more donations. I know I've just said no more, and then I did say it was okay. But I'll answer the ones I've got, obviously, but no more after. So you've also got traps. So you may feel trapped in a cycle right now. It says, and you've got the spider. So I feel the spider is a sign of the universe creating for you. Okay, so the universe is creating something for you. So you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. And that may be to do honest work. I'm looking for a job. Okay, so the universe is assisting you. So this is right, like the universe saying, perhaps do something that isn't glamorous for now, like a bar job, or, you know, anything that is kind of like, perhaps you think I'll just go and do that, you know, to help you to earn some money or get you back out there, something like that. So it says you feel stuck, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So in other words, what this means is keep your options open. So I know you're saying you're not working right now, but you can look for another job now while you're doing what you're doing. Because you may be doing some other job. In other words, you may be looking after family, or you may be, you know, you could be doing things around the house, or I don't feel you like sitting around doing nothing. You know, so I feel the answer is that there is options out there for you, but it may be something that perhaps you're not used to doing, or something that's more honest work, something that isn't perhaps as glamorous as you want, or isn't in the line that you want. But you would make a very good healer or helper in some way. You know, that's why most of us are really good with people, because we have that rapport with other people. So working with people would be good, like being in the service industry in some way. But there is options there. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Wednesday meeting, what's the club boss offer and what do I do? Let's bring this in again. What do? You do what you feel is right in your heart and soul, and what you feel in your intuition, not what a tarot reader is telling you to do. So you know, obviously trust your intuition when you get offered whatever it is. So what do you need to know? You got renewal. So you may feel that way as well. You may feel renewed from wherever this offer is. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. And that may be what you need to do, like go within. So whatever the offer is, you may just need to go within and think about it. You know, like I got offered something on Friday, and I thought, like first I thought no. Okay, and then I thought about it all weekend, and I've chosen to go ahead with what it was. Okay, so but I needed that time to think. So you may just need some time to process what's going on. So whenever the challenges are, have faith and there'll be a breakthrough. So I feel that there is going to be an opportunity to renew something. This could be renewing an offer or renewing a contract in some way. But you have to sit with it first to work out if it feels good or it feels right to you. And with faith, there'll be a breakthrough. So I feel ultimately there could be a breakthrough. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. What is T thinking about me? His feelings. Why does K want to meet? Should I meet him or not? Well, let's do T first. So what is T thinking? So T is saying I'm done pretending. So T has had enough of wearing the mask. He's fed up. He's tired of hiding his feelings from you and living his lie. He's tired of it all. Okay? So, but he can't talk yet and he needs time. So if you're waiting for him to reach out or do something, you just need to give him more time because he's still working out how to take off this mask, okay? So why does Kay want to meet? Why does Kay want to meet? Kay wants to be different, okay? So Kay wants to do something differently or perhaps to come forward to show you that he is different than perhaps he was. So really it's for himself. It's to prove to you and to himself that he's a different person or a different version of himself, and you're perhaps going to see that too. Or perhaps to say to you, we can do it differently or something can happen differently. Or so he intends to offer something different to you than perhaps what you've had before. And also he wants to make it right with you because you deserve the best. So I feel there's going to be some kind of apology or clearing the air or sorting something out. So you're saying, should I meet him or not? You've got to do what feels right for you. Okay, you've got the Magician, so it's up to you. It's up to you what you do. Just don't let your ego get in the way. And I feel you're curious. I feel you want to see what he has to say. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hope that helps, okay? Kritka says, thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz, I think about mind over she. I think about mind over she as his ex. Still created blockages in our energies. My name, Puan. What kind of person or intentions for me, my DM and or message to me, Kay? It's very confusing. Okay, what does Kay want you to know? Well, what's ours message to Kay? That's what we got. What's ours message to Kay? I want to man up and honour you. So R wants to do it right. That's what R wants, okay? R wants to man up and honour you. In other words, I want to do it right. I want to make things happen right. I want to do it the right way, however that means. So I feel you need to stop panicking or worrying about what other people are doing, okay? I feel that that's what you need to do. So you've got missing each other, fed up and frustrated with the current circumstances. So you may be fed up with the way things are, and that makes you go into your head about what other people's intentions are or what other people want. You need to stop worrying about all of that and focus on you. Because what your person is saying to you is, I want to make it up to you and I want to man up and honour you. So you need to trust in that rather than worrying about anyone else's around. That's the message, okay? Jacinta says, Liz, would P ever want to marry me or am I just wasting my time? Well, you're never wasting your time because you're learning lessons. Okay, but it's not all about marriage. It's about the lessons and the growth. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey to it. So there's a lot of reflection going on right now. Introspection, prayer, meditation, healing. So you're not wasting any time because you're diving deep into your soul and so is he. So there's a lot of soul growth being learnt right now. So you're not wasting time. You've got rebirth. This journey will come back to life. So you're not wasting time. Look at this. Marriage and commitment. You've got the actual card coming out. So the angels are putting your mind at rest in a very powerful way, saying you will take that next step to marriage and commitment because there's going to be a rebirth. So they can't, get it across any stronger than that. They're saying, yes, you'll get married, but you have to understand you're not wasting your time because there's deep soul lessons being learned and it's coming back to life. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a collective message, then I'm going to go off, okay? So I want to do a message that we all need to know from Mother Mary. So the message from Mother Mary is love. Look at this. Great message to end the reading. Love is the answer to all of your questions. So for those of you who haven't had a question answered, the answer is love. Love is the answer without ego, fear, stress, struggle. Breathe, close your eyes and focus on love and all the answers will come to you. I hope that helps. So thank you all for jumping on and being here. I'm sending you so much love. It means so much. So I'll either be live tomorrow at some point or it will be Thursday for the horoscopes or Friday for another Q&A. Okay, because I have got plans Wednesday. But I will be doing a horoscope live on Thursday, which will mean it's horoscopes, it's not a Q&A. So make sure when you jump on a live stream, you read what the description is before you donate or ask questions or anything else. But I might be live tomorrow, but it might be later than usual. It could be in the afternoon but I don't know. I'm going to see what I can get done today and then I may do one tomorrow. But if not, the next live Q&A will be Friday or Wednesday, depending on what happens with my friend coming over. You know, Lisa's coming over. Our soul sister Lisa, she's coming over. So I may do a Q&A in the morning before she comes. I'll see. It depends. But I do need a day off. I haven't had a day off since I can't even remember. Okay. So thank you all for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, and I'll see you soon.